Welcome in. How y'all doing tonight? I hope y'all doing good. I'm kind of eepy. I've been pretty tired today. I've had a lot going on professionally, and new team lead will not get off my butt. Like, yeah, I know they're stressed because they've been thrown into something new. They don't know what's going on, but like, oh my god, man, let me do my stuff. let me do things. I got this plan. Chill. Just slowing me down. But with that said, I hope y'all doing well. I'm Lord Generic, your Terracotta Warrior, and we're playing the second half of the Girls Frontline 2 event today. The Midsummer's Loop event. Boy, to those who saw part 1 of the event, what is going on? It was a very silly, very lighthearted event, and then really just led into whatever the heck it led into, right? Like, what? If you don't know, go watch part 1. Go watch part 1. Yeah, I don't know where this is going. We've got like a 20 section story chunk. I don't know if we'll finish it. If we don't finish it, I'll schedule an emergency stream when I can fit one in. It'll be kind of hard though, but I'll try to fit one in. Beyond that, I don't know. My stomach feels a little meh. I'm kind of eepy. Life is so hard. I'm mildly inconvenienced. Fools, no. All right. But with all that said, hope y'all doing good. Hope y'all doing well. As I stretch a little. Now, we do have to be careful. As always, Girls Frontline 2, I have to do the most cursed thing of all, the primary monitor share. Monitor share. I can't believe it. How could this be? Oh well, it's fine. So, with that said, why don't we hop on over? We've got a lot of ground to cover, and I really want to get it done today. So, welcome into Girls Frontline. How's that audio? Looks like it's doing great. There's our wife, Springfield, wonderful as she is. Remember, this is the event you can pull for Springfield in. She's amazing. I don't need to tell you about the meta. All I need to tell you is about what my eyes see, eh? That's how you play gacha. That's how heroes play gacha games, I'm telling ya. Exactly, her poses are amazing. And with this skin, you do have the multiple. It's such a small thing, but like, hey. All right. With that said, oh, I need to adjust where I am. Springfield is covering me, which for the record, I'm fine with. Hold on. But like, I should probably, maybe like here? That should be good. All right. Now I can hop over. There we go. Welcome back. All right. So, before we do anything, of course, recruitment-wise, nothing has changed. Still Springfield and Perry's banners. The first time they've ever run 2 new characters at the same time. We're not getting Perry, sadly. There's just no room. There's no world where we're going to be able to afford that. But hey, that's how it is. Hey, Elvin, how you doing? Why question mark on the good evening? I don't know. Good time zone, fella. But with that said, who's ready for what I assume is going to get a lot more serious on events? Oh, hey, Philip. Yo, Taco Tuesday? I could go for tacos. I'm kind of hungry, but like, I'm trying to not go eat tacos. Does Perry have a Desert Eagle? You know, that's a great question. Now, parry is patterned after the MP5. In Girls Frontline, every single one of the girls was originally designed after a specific weapon. She's designed after the MP5. No idea what the pistols are that she has on her as well. Not a clue. She must have picked those up after the events of Girls Frontline 1. After Outer Haven was dissolved by the Griffin and Kruger was. After Big Boss was exiled, aka the player. But with that said, we have a lot of story to go through. We have, oh lord, like, yeah, we got like 20 story sections. Yeah, 20 story sections. I don't even know what this symbol means. Oh boy. Let's see how long my voice lasts. We'll try as best we can to get about halfway through. If we can, great. If we can't, c'est la vie. C'est la vie, right? So, who's ready? Who remembers what happened last time? Alright, if you don't know, if you didn't see part 1 of the event, hop off and go watch that, and then, you know, hop on and check us out later. I'll give you till 3, right? 1, 2, 3. Okay, Perry must be shooting everyone with like a paint gun or something, right? There's no way she's killing everyone in the night. And obviously, the commander didn't get killed. Right? Like, what? We know the commander didn't actually get assassinated in the night. What is going on? Sabrina was completely surprised, which implies it wasn't a continuation of the game, because then she would have known something might happen, right? So, like, what is going on? What is Perry doing? And I have spent a week waiting to find out. So let's find out. At last. I've got you. No. Oh, bang. A bullet tears through Perry's core without warning, sending her body crumpling to the floor. The floor. By the way, a doll's core is essentially their central processing unit. It's what stores effectively stores their consciousness and their personality and memories. If you destroy a doll's core, the doll is gone. So according to this, Perry's fucking dead. We might have a backup of her, but if we don't, she's fucking dead. Game knows your kryptonite anime waifus after guns. It's a very unique game, and if you love spy thrillers, like sci-fi spy thrillers, Girls Frontline 1 and 2 it can't be beat. Her eyes grow dim. The vivid young girl just a moment ago lies dead, look of trepidation frozen on her face. What the hell is going on? Then everything plunges into a bottomless darkness. Is this the loop part of Midsommar's loop? Everything's settled. Looking forward to doing business with you again. Thank you so much for these great prices. You would have let me slide if I was giving you a great deal. In person next you must be commander, right? Barry mentioned you quite a bit. Let's hope we get to work together in the future. Hmm? What? We're here? Huh? We still got quite a bit left on the shopping list. Let's hurry up to the next shop, Commander. Let's catch up some other time, old Neil. Alright, take care. Come back if you need anything else from me. I'll be right here for a few days. Commander and Perry wander through the bustling marketplace, quickly striking a number of quality orders through Perry's connections. They're greeted by underground brokers acquainted with Perry along the way, right? Perry knows all the hookups. There's all the underground hookups. You know, I'm starting to wonder if I'm the one who's been living in the contamination zones all these years. The trading company I work for had some small dealings with the people here. I became acquainted with a number of them after a few, back and forths. Looks like you're more than acquainted. Seem more familiar with their price hiking game after all. That's true. Doing business is all about calculating costs. Without me, the Elmo will always get the best deals and you'll never get ripped off by those unscrupulous brokers again. Then I'll be counting on you, Perry. Commander pats Perry on the head. The petite doll happily savors this brief moment shared between them. I finally spent time with the commander like this. Couldn't even get close when everyone was crowding around you earlier. Looks like being tiny can still be a problem. Given that Sika Technologies' commissions wrapped up smoothly. What? Oh, so we wrapped up the commission smooth. What is going on? And the Elmo's maintenance not concluding anytime soon. I suppose everyone just got a little excited to take some time off. Just look at how they all took off in a flash after their constant shattering moments ago. Indeed, I sympathize with them. Coming to a market event like this is a rare opportunity after all. Besides the dolls posted to guard the Elmo, even those on sorties came along. You hadn't landed with someone back to Griffin by Chongju. Rosa and Doris and Mekti also had to return to give Mei Ling a hand. Okay. So our girl AA12 no longer with us, what a shame. You seem to really enjoy being around everyone. Of course! It's been years since the last time everyone was around. Naturally, I'll cherish this. If only Master Thompson could be here with us. Yo, we gonna get Thompson again? About time. Barry gazes up at the winding market stalls and bustling crowds. A fleeting sadness crosses her face before she brightens again. Let's put that aside now, Commander. What do you think of this underground exposition? Pretty neat, huh? Truly eye-opening. I heard Polenditsa talking about a certain fair brokers would hold, but this is my first time attending. Thanks to the proximity of the resort and the Elmo's maintenance, I can actually take some time off to look here. Commander, have you never visited one? No. Location changes every year and it just never met closely with the Elmo's course. I never imagined brokers could operate on this scale. You shouldn't underestimate the underground just because they're always down in the dirt. Although another reason for the size is this area's grown pretty large. From what I've gathered, the place used to be a rail hub under construction before contamination spread. The infrastructure was left intact after the station was abandoned, so it's natural for this place to be slowly developed. For those displaced, building on top of existing infrastructure is far more convenient than starting from scratch. The organizer this time is the main broker from the area, so picking this place made sense. Why are we talking about brokers? I feel like the underground broker organized this probably did some further things beforehand. Otherwise, I don't think gyms and cafes or other things would exist in a containment zone. It makes sense though. Locals from the area and suppliers would attend the fair, so not just the brokers and bounty hunters come along. The organizers must take that into account. Hosting a trade expo of this scale? They must have serious influence. Strange how the Underground Brokers Fair got a formal name. When Polenditsa hosted them, the invitations were something else. Mercury something something? It's called Mercury's Bazaar. Also, hey Jared, how you doing? And yeah, Phil, if you like the kind of gameplay in Girls Frontline 2, I highly recommend the XCOM series of games. We follow the guidance of the god of commerce, acquire horses and pave the paths, ultimately bringing prosperity to Rome. Alright, Polenditsa, trying to... You think you're bringing horses to Rome, so like the god Mercury? Alright. Yeah, a little... Look, she's super attractive. She can talk to me about the Roman Empire any day. I'm down, but like, dang girl. An eloquent name, isn't it? Polenditsa nonchalantly appears beside us two without uttering any greeting, as if she was tagging along the whole time. That definitely is Polenditsa's style written over it. Name for every fair is chosen by the organizer, so it reflects their personality. And hosting a fair is a great honor. Shit, I clicked skip. I swear to God, I do that. I need to hit spacebar. I need to use spacebar. We're gonna mash spacebar this time so that I don't accidentally skip ahead. Because every time we do that, I end up missing something wildly important. Alright, we're almost there. Almost there. Alright, Polenditsa's back. Alright, hey babe. Seeing Perry's perplexed expression, Polenditsa makes a pleased gesture and hands a floor over to the commander. As you know, Polenditsa is a surrogate of the brokers. I know you came here not to help me procure goods, but to get info on Thompson. Polenditsa has a lot of contacts, it'll be efficient to ask her. It's not every day that this longtime client of mine asks for help. I'm willing to lend a hand. Wandering around a fair like a headless chicken won't get you anywhere. If you want intel, it's best to go to the person most familiar, who happens to be the organizer, Jacob Zaman. Zaman. Sounds like you're quite familiar with him. How close are the two of you? I haven't seen him in ages. Our relationship isn't that close, but it's enough. Without exaggeration, his team has been the fastest growing one around here. Truth be told, I'm a little curious how he managed. I'll spare you the rest, let's get going. My meeting's coming up. Brokers value contracts above all, and breaking trust will shake the very foundation of any partnership. Besides, time is money. With Polenditsa as our guarantor, we bypass several guards and arrive at Jacob's Place, the most upscale two-story tavern in the whole settlement. Yo, you're on a tavern? Okay. If you're an illegal crime lord, I feel like, I gotta say, tavern, like, within a fancy bar or tavern, that's a really fitting place for your crime empire. I would have to, I mean, and you got all your stuff nearby, right? You got drinks and snacks. You just introduce yourself with Dom Perignon. Okay. After seating Polenditsa in her company, Jacob snaps his fingers and beckons his waiters to serve them alcohol. Only then does he smile and greet Polenditsa. It's been a while, Polenditsa. I'm surprised you still remember this old friend of yours. That's my line. Who thought I'd see your name as a host when I opened an invitation for the expo? You've changed a lot, Jacob. Any other day, we'll have mistaken you for one of those pesky people from the White Zone with that appearance. Noticing Polenditsa's gaze sweep over his suit, well-tailored and excessively expensive, Jacob smiles. Hold up. So a couple in the written dialogue, they're writing his name as Jacob with a U, but his title says his name is Jacob with an O. I'm not going anywhere with this. It's just a funny discrepancy. Anyways. Got to leave people a good impression when you do business. I remember how you boldly brought up all the rubies at Mercury's Bazaar and left quite a lasting impression on others. Unlike you, all I can do is put more effort on my appearance. Quality goods are naturally worth their price. I see you put effort into more than just your wardrobe. It's just the basics of being a merchant. That's what you taught me, remember? Alright, enough small talk. Let's not keep your friend waiting. Jacob waves his hand and the neatly dressed waiters reverently pour champagne into the glasses. Without paying close attention, one could easily miss the weapons on their waists and a glint of silver in the shadows. I've heard your stories from Polenditsa. I always hope to meet you one day. Anyway, I welcome you, Commander of the Elmo, Big Boss. Let's toast to our acquaintance. Jacob gracefully raises his glass, celebrating the opening of a grand party. Same goes for me. I look forward to our cooperation. Commander and Polenditsa raise their glasses. Everyone's getting takes a symbolic sip of the champagne. I hope the expo's up to your satisfaction. I think feedback from these two would be more valuable than mine. It's wonderful. Harry, who's been waiting for a moment, immediately takes the chance to jump into the conversation. Not only is it a diverse selection of goods, but exclusive items impossible to find elsewhere. Must have been grueling to build such a supply network, right? Maybe one of the Jacobs is a fake, who knows? Jacob's face fills with more pride. Yes, achieving what we have today took a lot of work. I'm glad you took note of that. Are you a broker yourself? I might be a newbie as an independent broker, but I've partnered with brokers extensively and gained plenty of experience. I can be quite resourceful, be it providing channels for supplies or first-hand intel. You can contact me via this channel. I hope to work with you in the future. Yo, good job, Perry. Just work it in. As if on cue, Perry hands over her contact info. Jacob lets out a puzzling chuckle as he glances at the info. Oh, from the looks of it, you're an intel broker from the Yellow Zone. Yes, intel is crucial to all brokers. Truth be told, I'm in a predicament, which is why we're here to ask for your help. Perry briefly explains her request. Thompson, that's the name, correct? Regrettably, even though I wish to make this deal, I don't possess any relevant information on that name at the moment. However, as he pauses and eyes Perry with a scrutinizing gaze, assessing her worth. Most famous broker around here and host of the expo. There's no way you don't have any channel to probe around a little? There's no way you don't have any channel to probe around a little, right? Man is chuckling up a storm. Of course. Out of respect for Polenditsa, I can help you find some leads. People here know how fast I got my convoy to this point. Nothing is impossible here, as long as I wish for it. However, any intel I provide comes from another broker. Authenticity can't be guaranteed. Text scrolls too slow. I do agree, the text is very slow. You just have to skip to the end. As for truly reliable info, as fellow businessmen, you should know intel of this caliber doesn't come cheap. It's not something you can buy with a favor. Smile on his face grows wider. Only now does Perry understand the meaning, the pride of the biggest broker in the region, and perhaps a tinge of contempt. Still, only someone truly capable can afford to display this attitude. You are right. Perry lowers her head in thought, fully aware she's in no position to cover the cost of intel. We don't have much assets to work with. That said, we're at a broker's fair. I assume there's more than one way to acquire information. Commander, I can tell you from the Yellow Zone you have quite a distinct approach. Brokers all about money, know where you go. You remember, right? The reason you left the convoy. Although Polenditsa's smile remains elegant, that natural oppressiveness in her eyes suggests she's used to looking down on him. The relationship between the two doesn't seem to have been friendship, or at least not friendship built on equal footing. Don't get me wrong, Polenditsa. I have nothing against our new friend. On the contrary, I find greed reassuring. No one here is going to make a losing deal. That's why I'm more than happy to offer an opportunity. You know, the Zemin rally. I forgot to mention I named it after myself. Kicks off tomorrow. As long as you've got the strength to earn points, you'll find there's far more than intel for sale. Oh, is this why we'll be fighting things? That's the investment promotion you prepared for the fair? Exactly. What the suppliers from the safety zones care about is your capabilities, given how perilous the contamination zones are. If cargo gets destroyed and lives are lost, it doesn't matter how trustworthy you are or how cheap you quote. The profit's all gone up in smoke. So, what are the rules? You think it's for accents? It could be an accent. Jakub could be more of like a Slavic or Eastern European pronunciation. Jakub. I like your confidence. Even though the rally's main purpose is to put the brokers' teams on display, we're not restricting participants to just brokers. That way it's more fun for all the spectators. As long as you put on a good performance, anyone can earn points in temporary currencies. Naturally, you can use these currencies to exchange intel from any broker, including me. As you know it, I have a lot of money, and even more supplies. I can offer quite the sum, but whether you receive it or not, that depends on your capability. Frankly speaking, I don't know your capability. This is a good opportunity. You're Polenditsa's friends after all. I'm eager to cooperate more with people like you. Heh. Water. God, we're not done. I get the feeling Mr. Jakub is more of a white zone businessman than a yellow zone broker. Faint frown appears on Perry's face, puzzled by the earlier exchange. We underground brokers are a free bunch. We operate uniquely. We're nothing like those merchants in the green and white zones. From what he said, he's worked with you in the past, right? Why doesn't he use your style? Careful with your words. It's unwise to speak ill of a renowned broker, especially when you're in need of his help. Not hiding the fact he's distancing himself from the yellow zone. Anyways, that's besides the point. That's right, Commander. Look at all the contacts and channels he's got. We better make use of that. At the end of the day, brokers care most about value. About value? Yo, he plays blue in MTG. We expect intel from him. He expects us to prove we're worth the price. Looks like better go sign up for the rally. If you can earn points every day, let's not miss any matches. Are you coming, Polenditsa? I'll pass. My team won't take place in the rally. You concerned about something? Did you see the modified vehicles outside? I did. Kukai and Sabrina, my dolls aboard, got drawn towards those immediately. Are those vehicles meant to participate in the rally? Bingo. Frankly speaking, no one knows how jacked up those machines are. I just want to remind you, this is not a wimpy pacifist racing contest like the cities. It's too late to figure that out when you're behind the wheel. Yo, it's a driving rally. Commander looks at Perry, only to find her with an even more resolute expression. I get that. That's the only way we'll make that deal. Information on Master Thompson deserves a large sum. I refuse to let go of a chance that could help me find her. In any case, I'm going to sign up. Goodbye, Miss Polenditsa. Oh, here's my contact info. Don't forget to reach out if you need any assistance, okay? Polenditsa shrugs and flashes the commander a resigned smile as she watches Perry run off. Alright, I know what you want to say. Just go. God damn, oh, it faked me out again. It's just like section 4 and 1. There's 20 of these. In no time, Perry and the commander reach the registration booth. The registration process is automated, but 2 staff members are present to assist participants because we all know automatic systems always break. Summon rally? Looks like we're at the right place, judging by the sign. More participants than I expected. Except they're all old acquaintances. Staying in front of the booths are the same dolls from the Elma that went off on their own. Oh, yeah. Of course, all of our murder androids are like, ooh, a violent rally. Sabrina, who spots Perry and the commander, calls out enthusiastically. Commander, Perry, there you are. Are you also here to sign up for the rally? You and Sabrina and everyone's here for it? Vic says Klukai is curious about the capabilities of the vehicles. The broker sent their men for the rally and told us to get in the race if she wants to compete. So here we are. So, why are you here, Commander? There's something I want with a hefty price tag. What happens is an opportunity to make a big buck. Oh, so you're here for the point-based rewards. I knew Perry wouldn't let a business opportunity slip away. With Perry's arrival, the registration booth is even more lively, and the group searching for the commander is able to spot him quickly and weaves through the crowd to catch up. Oh, my commander. Found you at last. Springfield and Dolls of Zuchero Cafe. Okay. So is this another team? Is this another game of teams? But why does Perry kill everyone in their sleep then? What are we going to get back to that? Everyone's accommodations for tonight have been arranged, Commander. Oh my, what's with all the hustle and bustle? For all this noise, she's completely forgotten about us anyway. You look a little tired. Are you alright, Master? Then let's Sharkry help the commander rejuvenate with my songs filled with love. It's nothing complicated. We're preparing for tomorrow's rally. Would Zuchero be interested? Isn't the contest with the hefty prize pool that the hostile owner mentioned? Everyone will be enthralled with Sharkry if we win this. That being said, going solo looks dangerous. Yeah, Sharkry needs to find a little helper. While mumbling to herself in feigned frustration, she immediately approaches Sabrina, indulging in her ice cream cones. Sabrina! As soon as the words leave Sharkry's mouth, Perry jumps between them. Sabrina, let's team up. We have a higher chance of winning if we team up. Sharkray was here first. Everyone wants a tank. What can you say? Barry doesn't concede one bit. All right, fight. We can split the points earned if we win. You really want that limited edition collector's edition toolkit, right? I'll deal with the broker and make sure you get your hands on it. Please, Sabrina, help me win the rally race, please. Really? You're bowing over that? Huh? Sabrina, equally taken back by Perry's earnestness, hurriedly wipes the ice cream off the corner of her mouth. Not sure what's happening, but I'm on board. Let's team up, win the rally race, and get all the points, Perry. Fine. Sharkly will concede this time. I like how Sharkly's role in this event is to just get punked. Perry social. Perry social, huh? Watching from the sidelines, Belka immediately follows suit and throws her arms around Klukai and acts coy. Big sis, Klukai, let's form a team together, please. I'll definitely help you win points. The champion's title will be mine with or without you. And yes, teaming up without you having to bring it. Yes, we will be teaming up even without you bringing it up. Did I hear that right? Did Big Sis offer to team up with me? Hide 404 settles its own scores. Also, let go of me. It's really hot. Honestly, these android girls probably put out an absurd amount of heat. Klukai deliberately stares at the Zutero ladies. All its existence, would you like to give it a shot too? Centaureese and Macchiato. Why would I waste my time and energy on something so boring? It's not like she'll be watching. What even is the point of winning? If we win, it's hard for the commander not to notice you. Really? Plus, the commander seems to be in search of something. It'd be pretty mesmerizing to just hand her that something as the champion. If it's the master's wish, I'll be part of it. Is it okay if everyone just stare under Juchero's name? I never said I'm not in. If that's the case, I'll bring whatever's he wants. Right, so it's just a second. Why are we getting 2 tournament arcs in a single event? That said, are you not participating, Springfield? Most dolls have already formed their teams and are registered. The original tense rally under influence such an atmosphere seems almost like a recreational activity on vacation. Back at the resort, you barely had time to play given the organizing. You feel like getting a bit more hands-on this time. So you notice, Commander. This Commander says much, it would be a little inconsiderate for me to turn it down. Alright. All participating vehicles are required to install the Compass Smart Navigation System. Completed, please install the system ASAP. Is the Compass Nav a Trojan horse? Is it a trap? Springy knows how to negotiate. Springy's a master of negotiate. She is our mob boss wife, after all. What have you done in the last 10 years, Springfield? And the answer is, I run this city, spoiler man. I own attack helicopters as gifts. Smart navigation system? Really? Is that necessary? A broker working in the booth pokes his head out after hearing the complaint. Oi, you guys, take it seriously. The compass system can track, record, and update all your positions in real time. Not to mention help you locate delivery checkpoints. The system is not just to help us manage the race, it's to keep you safe. Oh, if that's the case, I guess there's no way around it. Going by that announcement, we can prepare for the race once we're done installing the system, right? So, should we seize the system starting now? Seize the moment, carpe diem! Oh, you're leaving just like that? Well, it looks like it's time for Sharkry to find a part. Is Sharkry going to have 0 partners? There's no one. Perry and Sabrina's departure, more and more dolls start setting off as the bustling booth calms down. Oh my god, there's 5 parts. Please. There's 19 more sections. At midnight, all the dolls have gone into hibernation, either due to all the antics in the day or in preparation for the rally, except Perry, who suddenly boots up. And by hibernation, the dolls are literally in a power-saving mode to recharge, because, you know, they're robots. They also essentially defrag their neural cloud, their running computer, because Their brains are functioned very similar to human minds. I like how Perry's waking up again. Perry weaves through the winding market gracefully without switching on any light, long familiar of this place. After a few good turns, Perry arrives at an unremarkable corner. The bustling of the fair in the distance obscures her lowered voice. The shadows cast by the surrounding walls become her best concealment. I must find... Her mumbling echoes erratically in the dark of the night. Find... the Lali Le Lulo. Oh my god! The Patriots, Perry! They've taken over! Finally, her voice stops. After carefully checking the perimeter, Perry quickly departs. 2 minutes later, a hidden onlooker paces slowly. Springfield. Telling lies, Perry. Springfield follows Perry's steps to the corner, only to find a dead end with no one there. The place is entirely empty. Something is parked there, eerily out of place. Modified Jeep, the vehicle Perry prepared for tomorrow's rally. Can't believe the Lalule Lulo have taken Perry's mind. Doesn't even know. She doesn't even know. Wow. The rally is about to begin. Participants, return to your vehicles. Outside the crowded fair, an assortment of vehicles gather by the starting line, awaiting the signal. Yo, we racing. The Zebin rally has no designated route. The objective is to offload your cargo at the checkpoints. The score is based on time and, oh my god, it's not a tournament. It's Death Stranding 2, the racing game. I can't believe it. The first strand-based gacha game before your very eyes, everyone. Delivering cargo. I really should play Death Stranding. It seems like a game I'd be down for. Very like, ooh, I'm building little ladders and roads. In order to promote competition, the bottom-ranking participants will be eliminated at the end of every day. From the tournament, right? From the tournament, right? The eliminated teams can no longer sign up for subsequent races. Delivery checkpoints will provide your convoys with essential repair and resupply services. If there are any questions or concerns, please proactively contact us. I avoid the rowdy crowd by the racetrack and reach the spectator platform next to the starting line. Participating dolls sit in their vehicles, poised for action. Barry pokes out her head and waves at me when she sees me get close. Sabrina, riding shotgun, joyfully waves. Come, Shiki-kan, over here. Just you wait for the good news, Commander. Over on the other side, 3 teams, Springfield and Centurisi in their own vehicles, and Macchiato and Sharkery together on another Jeep. Noticing my gaze, Springfield flashes me a smile while Centurisi nods at me. Macchiato simply glances before turning her head to focus on the track, seemingly saying something to Sharkery. Can she stop staring? Or tell me she's looking at someone else. Relax, Macchiato. The gods of victory is on Zuchero's side, as is the commander's attention. Who asked you? Like I care that she's looking. Anyway, but... Macchiato glimpses at the Jeep to her side. Klukai, hand on the wheel, returns a cold gaze in contrast to the green-haired doll in the passenger seat, bursting with excitement. Fixes Klukai. Klukai, JJ, Belka's ready to roll. Navigation system is all set. Give me orders. Ah! As Belka is going feral. What? Only those who lack competence make a big fuss before the match even starts. Roger that. I'll be quiet. Yeah, you know those scenes in SpongeBob when Squidward's like, fine, I'll do something. And he looks over and you see SpongeBob like vibrating in place violently in excitement. That's Belka. That's Belka at all moments. Belka closes her mouth and looks ahead intently with rifle firm in hand. Before long, she turns around and pulls a silly face at Macchiato while triumphantly waving her fist. Just give up already. Without Mekti dragging us down and Klukai JJ at the helm, victory will belong to Hyde 404. Attention all participants, the prize is about to begin. Let's go! Race! 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 Bang! as countless vehicles are off. Hey, did anyone remember to start accelerating at 2 for the extra drift? No, just me. Oh, I messed it up. We spun out. After departing from the fair, the VAs in the game are top notch. I agree, they are good. Oh, you're welcome. After departing from the fair, the cramped cluster of vehicles disperse in different directions, each team heading in their own planned route. Prolonged Perry and Sabrina's vehicle rolls into a valley with Springfield and Santorisi following. Ooh, as expected of Zucchero, Springfield and Santorisi are sticking close. Their cooperation is immaculate despite their separate vehicles. They even drove off the other brokers on their tail. Oh, did those brokers just open fire? What's next? Are they pulling out grenades? Springfield's just like looking in the mirror like, what the hell? Glad that ain't me. Brokers is violent? I thought they were a peaceful bunch that go to bounty hunters for help. They're not that different from the Varagers. Well, yeah, how do you fight off the endless waves of hobos in the yellow zone? With your own grenades. Brokers spend their lives in the contamination zones. They have to deal with the harsh environment and hobos all the time. Of course they've got teeth. However, everyone should be pulling their punches, so they shouldn't do more than inconvenience each other. That doesn't seem like pulling punches to me. Maybe they're being a little less restrained, given the hidden rules of the rally. Hidden rules? Haven't you noticed, Sabrina? The rally scored on delivery time and condition of cargo. And on top of that, if you're completely out, you're eliminated. In other words, disrupting someone's delivery and destroying their cargo is part of the rally. This really is Death Stranding. At its core, the rally is an investment promotion meant to demonstrate your capabilities of brokers for the white and green zones. Kunshiki kind of used a transport helicopter. I'm assuming you're limited to cars. Also, helicopters have fuel issues. And honestly, I don't know if Shiki-Con can afford fuel. I don't think they can win against Springfield and Santorisi anyways. Ooh, glad they're not our adversary. I can't say I'd have a chance going against both Springfield and Santorisi. You're right, there's no way we can beat them. Let's just get more distance to be sure. Speed! Let's floor it! Yo, Perry's in a little booster seat, flooring it. Dang it. If only I pulled for Perry. If only I pulled for Perry, we could make this lore accurate. Alright, well, Springfield and Santorisi mentioned. We're using them. We're using them. And as is per tradition, this is super low-level enemies, so we're just going to speed through it on auto battle. Rocket launcher. Well, again, they're not trying to kill each other, they're just trying to disable each other. So I assume everyone's avoiding shaped charges and landmines. Perry and Sabrina continue their dash to the checkpoint after fighting off a few elids. As they run into yet another firefight, a small jeep bursts out of the landscape and tries to complete a hard turn. Several modified vehicles are in pursuit with their crew aiming and shooting their guns at the jeep. Stop them! The one over there! Blow them sky high! Yeah, see, non-lethal. Under their command, they open fire, bullets raining down. Whoa, that convoy is fierce. They're chasing that little car. Doing business is brutal. It's probably a team of some big-name broker. Let's avoid them. Very steers her vehicle to avoid being entangled, but the opponent doesn't seem to move to let them off the hook as they break off the chase after Perry and Sabrina. What? Why are they still chasing us? Sabrina! Copy! Perry hits the gas. Sabrina stands up and fires back, forcing the pursuing vehicle to peel off and head for its original target. That small jeep barely got some breathing room for it, scurrying under relentless gunfire. Problem solved. But, what's up? Is there a little girl in that car? She looks like a kid. Can children become brokers nowadays? Perry took a look over. A petite girl in the driver's seat is struggling to maneuver the vehicle amidst a hail of gunfire. Yo, 10-year-old in the car, what they gonna do? Get into a gang fight? Don't let him get away. Get him. Ah, that's outrageous. Plenty of time. We should. Perry clutches the steering wheel and glances at Sabrina. Gotcha. We can't let him bully her like that. Of course. Interesting. Outside delivery checkpoint 2. Manager and the others haven't arrived. We beat them to it this time. If we can be the first to make it back, then Commander should. Whoa! Without warning, a bullet whizzes past the window. Sharkly sends the wheel flying. The Jeep drifts in an arc across the sand as more bullets rush them. From, guns. There's the bullets, the silver-haired doll, her countenance cold and her gun raised. Black Jeep rapidly approaching. The hell is this? Macchiato grabs her gun to fire a few warning shots at the wheels of the adversary from the front passenger seat. Silver-haired doll is prepared. Ah! I see. Our two elite dolls are going to sabotage each other and both end up in last place, as is tradition and the law of karmic retribution. Good. However, Klukai's already ready. As she whips the Jeep around, avoiding the incoming fire, a green-haired doll fires another volley of bullets from their newly exposed window. Take this. All of you shall cower before Big Sis. Victory belongs to Hyde 404. Annoying. Cover me, Sharkery. Macchiato fires back defiantly, directing bullets at the fuel tank. Klukai anticipates and dodges again. I really don't want to know, considering that they're all androids, right? You'd think when they're driving military vehicles, they are just absurdly gunning these things. Is this the extent of your capabilities? I'm shocked you were able to eliminate Endorse and Mechty in the Sika mission. Like it's time to double down on Hyde 404's training. Whoa, such belligerence. Looks like Hyde 404's leader is here to seek revenge against Zucchero. What should we do, Macchiato? Yeah, non-lethal. Not even a question, we fight back. Hey, it's non-lethal, but if you die, it's not my fault. Actually, you know what? She showed up the perfect time. She's always bossing people around, finding excuses to take up all his time. Hey, all his time. See, we have another instance here where they failed to properly flag the dialogue for your commander's set gender expression. Anyways, all she does is parade around for elite status and I'm all you need. I'll make that idiot commander know who's really all she needs today. But they did it on the second half of the statement. Oops. Alright, Macchiato, has this been building up? Oh, scary. Macchiato, jealousy isn't exactly charming, Who's jealous? I'm just... Taking advantage of her momentary lapse of concentration, 404's bullets hit the door of the vehicle while they rapidly approach. Oh, they're just ramming each other. Klukai keeps her Jeep parallel to Macchiato's in a show of force. You're not convinced we'll settle score? 404 and Zuchero squads rep on the line. Just so happens I want to make the commander give up on having unrealistic expectations of other dolls. Like I'm scared of you. What are you waiting for, Sharkery? You trying to get rid of bullets when they get close? They pull apart, muzzle flashes bursting between them. Watch out for the cargo in the back seat, Macchiato. Shut up. No way I'm letting 404's vehicle take the lead. Open fire. I can't wait for both of them to take dead last. Several hours later, one team after another finally reaches the finish line. Perry and Sabrina's vehicle is in the lead, barreling into the resting zone with Springfield and Santorisi close behind. Sabrina jumps up and grabs Perry in celebration. Ooh, we won, Perry, we won! It's just like Mario Kart. If you're in the middle of the pack of Mario Kart, you can't get ahead because everyone's just beating on each other with shells, right? You can't get anywhere. But when you're far ahead in Mario Kart, life is good. Life is good. Lay to the vehicles and push their gear as far as they push themselves. Yeah, but again, they're androids. They don't have to worry about silly things like G-forces. I told you we'd make a great team. Congrats, you managed to bag the highest number of points. Thank you, Commander. Hey, Commander, did you know Perry is super good at cross-country driving? Want to join us and experience it yourself? Tomorrow in the rally? How intense this race is, I think I'll watch from the sideline. As Springfield and Santorisi approach, oh my, Perry and Sabrina, your cooperation was seamless. Miss Springfield and Miss Santorisi were both hot on our tails too. Went for the broker's convoy, you probably would have taken first. Zuchero squad fell a bit short today. Not expect the same outcome for the second race. In that case, we'll give it our all tomorrow. Group clatters as they follow the registration booth. They fall behind. I can't help look back at the racetrack. Certain figures just nowhere to be seen. Yeah, those two, they both wrecked their cars. Commander, are you looking for something? We still have 2 more teams out there. They should have arrived by now, given their capability. Talking about Macchione and Clue Climb, don't worry about them. Sharkly sent me a message saying they had a minor scuffle at checkpoint 2. They got suspended for shooting near the checkpoint. Unfortunately, their cargo got caught in the scuffle and destroyed. Probably arguing with the organizers about their elimination. The Teresa's gone to mediate, so don't worry about it. They've both been kicked out already. What do we do with them? They're such lovable troublemakers. Shortly after, the scores are logged into the system. Perry sighs in relief seeing the string of numbers behind her name grow in digits. Ooh, I wonder if I have enough score for the intel already. Thought we asked Mr. Jacob if you're worried. No. We wait to cash in. Perry looks up and realizes the host of the event is staying right before her. Jacob seems far more friendly, like the subtle arrogance he displayed yesterday. Congratulations, Miss Perry. You really were a shining star on the track. A number of clients were already asking me about you a few minutes ago. Thank you for your kind words. I want to ask you if the points I gained are sufficient to purchase the intel on Master. I knew you were going to ask that. Though we have some leads, they'll need to be followed up and verified. Besides, the more confidential the info, the higher the price. I'll keep my part of the deal. Be prepared for yours as well. You mean, you say you have the leads already? Can you tell me now? I can do the rest by myself. I can pay for the scores I won today, plus my savings. Relax. I only provide services of the highest standard. Preparation takes time, after all. Boy, they both have very breathy speech-like conversations. It's hard to do both. Therefore, it's in your best interest to take part in the rally tomorrow. The higher your score, the more leverage you have to bargain with, don't you think? Alright, I understand. You're a smart one, Miss Perry. Well then, I won't occupy your time any further. I'm looking forward to your performance. Perry's shoulders subtly slumped as she watches Jacob walk away. I silently pat her on the shoulder gently. Nothing can be done all at once, Perry. There's a strong flow of info during this fair. The longer you stay, the more likely you'll find your info. I see. You're right, Commander. I know what to do now. Perry perks up and nods again, clenching her tiny fists. In that case, I'll go prepare for... excuse me. Please wait a moment, you two. It's supposed to be a person they saved. A young girl with an overstuffed backpack. Yo, overstuffed... Who the hell is this? Yo, I dig the lightning eye patch she's got going on. This is a very complicated design. This is a very complex design for this random human broker. Anyways, I kind of dig it. She wipes the grime off her face and grins at Perry cheerfully. Hi, Miss Perry. I'm Aminta. Thank you so much for helping me during the race. You were the one being chased down. That was me. That broker was a pain in the ass. They're purely picking on me because my team isn't as robust as the others. I would have been eliminated if it wasn't for you buying me time. You're welcome. They're quite deplorable. Anyways, a million thanks. Here's my contact. Remember to call me if you need anything. Intel, supplies, I've got it all. Speaking of intel, have you ever come across a doll named Thompson? She's my master, but she later went missing in the contamination zone. I've been looking for her ever since. Thompson. I don't think I've heard that name before. She freezes. She stares ahead, rubbing her eyes in disbelief. I follow her gaze. I see Zhang Yu driving. Zhang Yu and Zhao He, what are you doing here? They've come to participate in the fair after handling their duty to Mechdi and endorse. Evidently, Zhang Yu seems to be more enthralled by the fair. Without Diane's supervision, Zhang Yu spent the whole day going through dazzling rows of booths. Because of this, they didn't make it to the rally race. Commander, Zhao He and I went to the fair. We brought you interesting stuff. Oh, I love that Zhang Yu's voice acting slowly got louder as she continued the line. Commander, Aminda, you know her? Zhao He. As Aminda rushes over and gives Zhao Hui a tight bear hug. Zhao Hui, it's been so long. What are you doing here? Zhao Hui wipes a tear off Aminda's face as the corner of her mouth rises into a stiff yet heartfelt smile. It's been a while, Aminda. Aminda? Aminda. I'm going to get it wrong every time. Zhao Hui introduces her companions to Aminda one by one. Hey Jason, how's it going? So you're that broker friend Zhao Hui brought up. What, your name sounded familiar? Thanks for taking care of Zhao Hui. More lightning dolls? Oh, I could use lightning doll. It's wild that there's no lightning characters. Don't mention it. Zhao Hui helped me get rid of troublesome people. Zhao Hui helped me get rid of, end quote, a lot of, quote, troublesome people, end quote. She told me a while ago she met someone she really clicked with. Yeah, someone else who really loves killing bandits and hobos. I've been waiting to meet her, and now, voila! Zhao Hui looks at me and coughs awkwardly before switching conversations. You have enough firepower, Amida? Need be, I can help you out with tomorrow's wraith. It's okay. I found a friend to help me tomorrow. Besides, I'll remember to stay away from that pesky broker. Oh, yo, Death, how y'all doing? Welcome in, Raiders. How you doing? I'm Lord Generic, your Terracotta Warrior. We're playing Girls Frontline 2, wrapping up the event. I say wrapping up, we are on section... We've been here an hour, and we're on section 2 out of 20. It's dire out here. I hope your stream is going well. I hope y'all are doing well. I don't know what were you up to? And, of course, you're probably tired, so when you need to step away, take care of yourself. But welcome in, everyone. How you doing? Come on, you have to stop worrying about me, Zhao Hui. I'm an independent broker of my own team. I need to prove my own strength. I mean it. I really do have an incredible T-doll on my team, but she had business of her own and couldn't be around. Otherwise, she'll have no trouble taking care of that broker. Think it's Thompson? You think it's Thompson? Her name is Chihua. Chihua. She's also a Griffin T-doll. No idea who that might be. It's been too long. Yeah, you stream a lot earlier, so you've probably been going a while. You go get some rest, Dad. You get some rest. Thank you for dropping by, and welcome in, everyone. Amita looks at me and suddenly hits herself on the head. No way, don't tell me. You're the big boss that Chihua brings up all the time. Chihua is... yeah, we literally don't know. Yo, Type 97 shotgun, let's go! We got Type 97. Type 97 shotgun is working for you? She's doing well. She's amazing. Not only can she fight, she can cook. Everyone loves her. True, she always talks about Commander this, Commander that. They are saying her and the other Griffin dolls couldn't be reunited because of an agreement, but... What? That agreement's been temporarily relaxed. Would you mind sharing this news of Chihua when you get the chance? This poor girl. Yo, our tiny team has access. We finally have access to an elite combat doll. I'm taking that. I'm taking that back. That's great. I'll tell her when she gets back. I'm sure she'll be thrilled. Looks like I have to recruit you. Literally. Wow, we got a great bodyguard. Mine. Oh. Amita seems to have something else to say, but a ringtone suddenly erupts from her pocket. She jumps as she tries to take out her terminal. Also, hey, Zan. Oops, I gotta go now. I need to meet up with a friend. It's been a real pleasure meeting with you all today. I'll drop by a few days after the rally is over, shall we? And Miss Perry, you'll be the first to know if I learn anything new about that doll you're looking for. Okay, thank you. Please. We've been waiting for so long. Perry soon takes her leave in preparation for the race. Xiaohui, Jiang Yu, and I return to the fair for a quick gander. Oh, god damn it! No! Oh, it's still going! Oh, I should have known better than to try to outdrink Polenditsa! Oh god! After parting ways with Xiaohui and Jiang Yu, I ran into Polenditsa and got dragged into a tavern to discuss business. Yo! Should have been me, not him. It was already well past midnight by the time I left. Most of the booths are closed and the fair had fallen silent with no presence, the night lit only by the flicker of dim lights. I make my way back to the quarters, cradling my head. I catch faint, unintelligible mumbling from the alley. I must find the Patriots. This voice sounds familiar. They follow the alley, only see a silhouette resembling Perry rushing out and disappear into the darkness of the night. Perry? Confused as I am, I look back at the direction. The dimly lit end, the jeep Perry used for the rally, sits there. Wait, how does it get back to the rally? Guess she picks it up? Is it broken down? About to inspect, another voice from behind me. Are you alright, Commander? Springfield, why are you here? I heard Polenditsa had you for some business, but you never returned. I thought I'd drop by. One who ran away, was that Perry? Not just me being drunk. You saw her too. Yeah? Was she talking to someone? There's no one here. Could it have been a call? Why would she come here of all places for a call? I attempt to step into the alley to inspect it further. I trip over a stone slab protruding from the ground and almost fall over before Springfield catches me and helps me up. You look tired, Commander. Let's get some rest, shall we? Let's ask Perry tomorrow. Right. I am exhausted, but I can't shake this unease. What's Perry in the middle of the night doing here? Springfield, have you noticed anything? Is there anything unusual with Perry? Springfield ponders for a moment and raises her eyes calmly. No, not at all. She's just maybe here to check her vehicle. She just really wants to score more points. Springfield, why are you hiding the fact that Perry's compromised by the Patriots? Yeah, that makes sense. We need to find Thompson ASAP. Indeed, it's getting cold, Commander. Let me help you back to your room. Yo, we're winning twice in one night. Life is goddamn another scene. Still concerned about what occurred, Springfield and I decided to pay Perry an early visit, see if she needs any help. But her room appears to be empty. Left this early to the track? It's quite a fierce competition. She might be heading over to be better prepared. Well, let's head on over and see. Okay. Holy crap. Hold on. I forgot. I'm trying to be better about things on Twitch side. And I always forget that shoutouts exist. And I don't want to talk about it. I'm very bad at this. Oh my god. I also need a break. Who it? Why? Why was that so much? This should... I think this will work. Does that work? I think. It's really hard for me to tell. Give me a second. Stupid screen share. All right. Take me to the safe place, Eskia. All right. Now I can check. Totally did not work. Why? Well, I misspelled it that time. Weird. I don't know. I don't know. Twitch has been broken for me in all the weirdest ways, though. It has been broken for me in all the weirdest ways. Anyways, check out Weekliest Death, everyone. They're great. Play quite a few co-op games, Warframe, a lot of sci-fi stuff. And I know plenty of Warhammer as well. So check them out. Check them out. All right. With the... Is it a slash? Is it a slash? Oh my god, it's a slash. I'm very good at what I'm doing. I use a lot more exclamation points in my daily life. Yeah, it's slash. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Moving on. I'm going back. I'm going back to Girls Frontline. Thank you, Laura. I don't even care. Fuck it. As Springfield and the commander arrive at the track, Perry, who is stretching next to her vehicle, greets them with her usual cheerful smile and enthusiastic hand waves. Commander, Springfield! The rally's about to begin. You seem in high spirits. How'd the prep work go yesterday? I'd planned the perfect route throughout the night. Victory's all but guaranteed. Trust me, Commander, I'll be back in no time. Oh my, it only took you one night to master the terrain? That's very impressive. Springfield? Don't just show up behind me, that scared the hell out of me. Sorry, I only thought to remind you. While the locations of the checkpoints haven't changed, the same can't be said for the state of things in the contamination zone. Elids, vergers, other threats might appear at a moment's notice. Imagine being a hobo trying to murder everyone you meet, and you just get in the middle of an armored convoy death rally. The worst luck imaginable. See, don't you worry, Sabrina and I'll take care of it. We'll come back with the trophy in hand. Yeppers! Although, apart from the both of us, it seems we only have Springfield and Centerisi today. Sabrina looks around the track. Really? I love Perry's eyebrows, by the way. She's so expressive. I think they amped her eyebrow and eye expression because she wears the shaded business glasses. I love the glasses, but because she wears that, they made her eyebrows more expressive to make up for it. The other dolls should still be around even if they were eliminated. Even Springfield's usual tag-along Sharkery isn't here. Amidst these duo's confusion, Springfield offers an explanation. Might she be looking for Sharkery? Yeah, we're a little worried. You know where she is? Springfield smiles rather. Yesterday, Sharkery got caught in a feud between 404 and Macchiato. She was eliminated by association. She's having a fit in her room, right? Poor Sharkery gets iced first thing in every tournament. Every tournament. See. That's why Kukla and the others aren't here. Macchiato seems to be sulking on her own because she didn't score enough points. For 404, I'm not sure. Do you know anything, Centerisi? I want to invite them to the track, but the rooms are empty. Knowing Miss Klukai, she's probably in the middle of an emergency training session. Well, if that's the case, you'd better go and reassure them after this, Commander. Yeah, I will. Rally's about to begin. Participants, please get ready. We've got to go. See you later, Perry. Remember to put your best foot forward. And I shall take my leave as well. After some brief greetings, Springfield and Centerisi turn to their vehicle. I like how they literally are just taking 2 vehicles for twice the cargo. Perry, on the other hand, doesn't immediately embark. She turns around and looks at the commander with an intense stare. Commander? Boss, I'm here. What's the matter, Perry? Can you encourage me a little? I'm a little nervous right now. The rally is about to begin. You speak as if you hadn't won yesterday's race. I promise you, I'll be waiting for you, right here. No, oh, she's crying. I will win, and you'll wait for my triumphs to return. I will win this time. All right, it's just a race. Don't get so worked up. Feels like you're on the verge of breaking into tears, Perry. Right. Let's go, Sabrina. Perry waves at the commander, then runs to her jeep alongside Sabrina. A few minutes later, the rally officially begins. Oh ho ho ho. Oh ho ho ho. Perry and Sabrina cruise smoothly along their planned route. You love using Sharkry? I really need to level her. I just haven't had the mats. Look, Perry, a lot of markers just appeared on the compass system. What are these? Are we in danger? Huh? Let me have a look. Perry glances at the screen, a confident expression on her face. Those are just elite hives and Barriger outposts on our path. Took me quite some time yesterday to gather the info on these. Instead of wasting our time fighting them, might as well go around, don't you think? Whoa, you're so amazing, Perry. Isn't this system only meant to log routes and update positions? It can do this? It's a hidden feature. I learned to do this from the staff. No matter where you go, intel gathering is crucial. That's where my expertise lies. Perry puts on a sly smile and winks at Sabrina. To become a competent broker, you gotta have some cards in play. Following the route planned by Perry, the rally's result is pretty much a done deal. The vehicle leads all other participants by a wide margin. Woohoo! Don't you think we'll cross the finish line unscathed today at this rate? It's not that simple. The intel I managed to gather today is limited and only lowers the chance we run into obstacles. Besides, contamination zone is anything but consistent. There, look. Oh, Zambos! Alright, now we fight. Now we fight. I would like to level up that. She's getting intel from Jakub. Absolutely. 100%. After all, in a competition to see who can be the best merchant convoy, playing fair shows you're bad at the job. You know? You don't play fair. That took way longer than expected. Against the window of the passenger seat, Sabrina looks regretful. If we didn't evade those elites, we wouldn't have enough stamina to finish the rest of the rally on foot. Did they lose their car? Enough stamina to finish the rally on foot? One of the challenges of the rally. There's a risk of being destroyed. Hey, Lexi Moon, how you doing? Suddenly, a silhouette draws their attention towards it. Look there, Perry. It's Springfield. She's checking her vehicle. Think she got ambushed like us? If her car broke down, maybe we can repair it. But seeing Perry's indecisiveness, Sabrina retrieves a tool she carries with her. I'm quite adept at repair and modification. How about you let me give it a try? How good am I in the game? I mean, it's not a hard game. I don't go like super hard though. I just don't got the time or the attention span. But I do love the game. It's not that I don't trust your capabilities. I'm just worried about the race. You know what? Fine. Let me check the rankings. Perry taps the screen and a list of participants pops out. So Teresi's been eliminated? When that happened? She didn't avoid the elids, that's plausible. Of course she'd have no problem defending herself, but the cargo's done for. Means even if we have the same score as Springfield, neither of us will get eliminated. So... Alright, let's check her. Oh, yeah, time for my repairing skills to shine. With Sabrina's eager anticipation, Perry rolls up to Springfield and parks her vehicle on flat terrain. So she is driving. Why did they say the stamina to deliver on foot? She noticed us. As Sabrina hurriedly hops off and waves at Springfield. In return, Springfield waves back at her with a gentle smile. Springfield, did your car break down? Don't worry, I'll check it out. Without moving, Springfield nods and simply awaits for Sabrina's approach. That's sauce. She about to reach her, suddenly halts in a comical pose. A streak of familiar color was hiding in their blind spot, revealed to her as she finally approaches. Why'd you stop? Perry walks up to Springfield, wanting to see what she saw, as she too is struck by the sight. The scene unfolding before their eyes is completely incomprehensible, even to these two excellent tactical dolls. Right behind the vehicle, lying silently by Springfield's feet, is none other than Centaureese. A gaping hole lies where her... Oh! Someone cored Centaureese. She's fucking dead! We're gonna have to rebuild that. That's going to be very expensive. That's like... For those unfamiliar with Girls Frontline, wiping out a very high-end T-doll like Centaureese is... You ever watch Terminator 1? The original Terminator with Arnold? It's like wiping out a Terminator. That requires really high firepower and a really good shot. Normally you disable a T-doll by just blowing limbs off. Coring one? The cores are really heavily armored. Springfield, what is this? Bang. Before Sabrina could finish, a bullet pierces her core as Sabrina's body hits the floor. A dazed Perry comes back to her senses, only sees Springfield for rifle trained. Ooh, ooh. While the usual soothing smile lingers on Springfield's face, her gaze is anything but. A cold-blooded viper is what stands before them. She stares down Perry, as does the muzzle of her rifle. What? Bang. Faster than Springfield could pull the trigger, Perry dodges the bolt with a backwards flip. That SMG difference. Dodge tanks for life from GFL 1. Then she sprints back to her Jeep in a zigzag without ever looking back. Bang! Bang! Before the rounds coming from behind strike their target, Perry hops in a vehicle and drives off. No time for her to take a glance at Springfield, where the two dolls lying in a deep slumber. Deep slumber, quote unquote. Nah, sorry. Sabrina's fucking dead. Interesting. Well, I guess we have to take some... Alright. Springfield wants to solo the next fight. Understood. Understood. We can do that. We can do that. Oh, Lord. Alright, now we fight Springfield. Interesting. So... Is everybody getting hacked by the Patriots or what? Bang! Yeah. As gunshots ring out, the already terrified Perry is struggling to keep this vehicle under control. What the hell is going on? How could this... Bang, bang! Ah! Having nearly overturned the vehicle moments after stabilizing, Perry tries her best to keep her cool and maintain control of the car. She activates their compass system. Hey, you're listening, right? What the heck is going on? No answer is bestowed, only Perry's helpless inquiry within the empty and battered vehicle. Come on, give me a route that can shake Springfield off. This girl's dead if I have to face her head on. When Chance says assistance, Sabrina is gone. It was an immutable fact that Perry witnessed with her own eyes. Sabrina was taken out of the blink of an eye and laying by Centaureese now. But who is this Springfield? Perry knows it's not Springfield, but it's not the Springfield of the past either. What? Perry tries to wrap her mind around the idea. Her neural cloud is in disarray and can't formulate a semblance of an answer. As this goes on, the voice that guided her is fallen to silence because she's cheating. Give me a route that can shake her off right now! She angrily hits the screen displaying the rally. The system interface merely flickers calmly, offering no response. Bang! Bang! Ah! The bullets coming her way become more and more precise. She glances back cautiously, only to find Springfield's vehicle on her tail, nearly ramming her rear bumper. Perry instinctively slams the pedal, only to realize the vehicle's already at top speed. Come down. Find a safe spot is the number one priority. Reestablish contact. Ha! Zzz. Zzz. It's this compass thingy. I assume it's the compass app that's hacking everyone. Why are they following us? Damn it, they're hot on our heels. Need to think of a way to shake her. You think you can get away? Your attempts are so cute. After all. Ooh, explosive barrel. I wish I had Perry. Damn it, don't you look down on me. Because then I would totally use her here. I won't give up easily. She also killed everyone in their sleep at the end of Act 1. Well, it feels bad to use Perry, so let's use Vector, because it'll be really funny against underleveled enemies. Vector, you know what? Perry's a fire SMG. Vector's a fire SMG. They're like... Perry can one-shot the entire map, right? Sure. Sure. Yeah, our heals, Perry, the one left. Don't worry about it. The people's heals. If they're temporarily shaking out Springfield, the compass system finally reconnects, but Beepin marks out a clear shortcut back to the fair on display. Saved. Is this a route to the starting line? Am I supposed to rendezvous with the commander? Is that possible? What's going on? Still no answer. There's no point overthinking. Let's get rid of the problem at hand. She spins the wheel and heads towards the bearing the compass output. Bang! Aha! She's giving a straight take. Oh, thanks for the stretch locks. That's probably a good idea. Guess there's no choice but to barge straight in. Under Springfield's unrelenting offense, Perry does not decelerate, but that rams right into the... Perry, please do not speed into the local fair at full speed into the booth-packed alley. Damn. Perry, like, some Dio levels of driving over here. So sorry, messed up all your stalls. Yeah? Expecting a lot of commotion, Perry only realizes the fair is completely devoid of people. The commander... Despite the distance, Perry quickly spots the commander. Everyone simply stands stiffly in the middle of the street, frozen like statues, unconcerned with the chase unfolding in front of their eyes. Ha! I knew it. Something's off. Bang, bang! As shots ring out, Perry's modified vehicle, who has already taken a serious beating, is dealt its final blow. With a loud bang and thunderous rumble, the car is thrown into a roll, crushing dozens. Because they can't even move, apparently. No time to check on damage. Perry crawls out of the vehicle and keeps fleeing towards the center of the fair. Stay calm. Almost there. You're quite the resilient one. Springfield, quote unquote. She's in her own Digimind. I assume she's hacked in her own brain or something. Also steps out with an amused smile on her face. She paces behind Perry and skillfully reloads her rifle, all the while haphazardly firing at the stumbling Perry. Bang, bang! The bullet strikes Perry's arms. Her badly damaged frame can't maintain balance as she crumples to the ground. Battered and bruised, she keeps moving forward. Springfield inches ever closer until Perry is completely immobilized. Most of your damage type teams are at rookie tier of the practice dungeon. Honestly, Justice, I need to try the practice dummy more. I have yet to fight the Minecraft dummy. I could... There's a lot of improvement I could do, I know. Added in line the original rail tracks to the station. It was some nice art, though. As Springfield approaches, she gently kicks away the small pebble at her boot. Her boots let out a crisp ringing as they make contact with the rails. Finally, she raises her muzzle against Perry. There you go, that's my wife. Even when she's an insane murder bot, she is, of course, #queen. Alright, Perry, not so good. Ooh, did they use the 3D models to block out this scene? I think they did use their 3D models. Good. Love to see it. That's some good use of your assets. At last, I've got you. Going through everything one by one was worth it after all. Springfield looks down at Perry, rifle head against her head. Unfortunately, simply finding me isn't enough. Now! Having successfully lured Springfield to the coordinates by the compass, a feeling of certainty and confidence fills her heart. Despite falling short of success each time, the countless attempts and cooperations were enough for her to put trust in that voice. Has she been in a time loop or something? As anticipated, they didn't let her down. The thunderous roar of the oncoming locomotive shatters the silence of the empty fair. A train traveling at full speed appears on the broken track. Ha! The rapidly approaches Springfield, standing on the track, is exactly its target. And yet a deafening explosion erupts right on the track. Before the train can make contact, the heat generated by the blast, mixed with the dust and accompanied by shockwaves, blinds Perry. Did we get her? Perry struggles to see beyond the dust and smoke. She finally manages. There's nothing there. Disappeared? Aye aye. The train in Springfield disappeared? But she was standing right there. Okay, the fade in behind Perry was super funny, I'm not gonna lie. About her using one arm to hold the Springfield. Look, when you're a killer robot, you can do what you want. My, were you looking for me all this time? Perry's breath gets caught in her throat as Springfield re-emerges. She tries to shift her frame away to gain distance, but it's clear there's nowhere to run. Springfield smiles as he crouches down and gently strokes Perry's cheek. How did you manage that? Let me guess, you have a little helper, right? Looking at you shaking. I see someone has been helping you avoid a neural overwrite. Yeah, so this is so this Phantom Springfield is like trying to mind break Perry. The Patriots are hacking Perry, and to do so they're going to hunt her down in a simulated version of the race, I assume. And if you're not familiar with Metal Gear, don't worry about it. Neither am I. I just know a lot of memes about the Patriots. The Illuminati, basically. Calculation sequence. Sharkery. What the? We're back at the resort from part 1? Oh my god, this event's gonna be like 8 hours long, isn't it? Oh, lordy, lordy, lord. Ooh boy. Ooh boy. Okay. Alright. I've heard the practice dummy is fun, because it's nice to get actual data, right? Moppy's indicator light flashes erratically, reflected on the surface are the silhouettes of Groza and Sharkery. Soon, it makes its choice. Bat! Bright yellow dye covers Sharkery's back as the sound of gunfire is heard. Gah! So it made a choice to take out Sharkery. Anchor protection. Sabrina. Where are the backup power supply? Oh, Perry is a hacker that's been helping her the whole time? On the shelves in the last row, some Moppies haven't been defeated, seem to be guarding it. Want to go together? Yeah, we're over an hour in. It's bad. No need, leave it to me. You can focus on investigating the lock. Perry unexpectedly runs into a Moppy as she reaches the shelves. Not firing, the Moppy's indicator light flashes abnormally, ends up dumping a few rounds in the opposite direction where no one's present. Thanks a lot. They're grabbing the power supplies. Perry thanks the Moppy in a soft jet. Polite manner. Shishila. That means thank you. Mekti. Over here. Makia responds with a hail of bullets, staining the array multicolored corridor of marks. You're pretty quick. Come with me then. Mekti zips left and right in the opposite direction of where Andorus is into a room that just so happens to have an open door. Trying to flank me, huh? Let's see if the more problematic one first. Makia ignores Mekti and turns around to chase Andorus. She sees a Moppy rolling out of the room, which blocks the path between the two of them. Indicator light on the Moppy and Makia's blind spot flashes rapidly. Better avoid unnecessary hassle. With time running out, she turns around to give chase to Mekti to avoid losing out on both ends. You telling me the whole thing was staged? Oh, hey, Lind. How confident. Lind sweeps her leg in an attempt to topple the Moppy. Right. Because they mentioned that sometimes some of the Moppies act weird, right? Same time, Perry stares at another Moppy unit behind Lind's target with his indicator light flashing. Next moment, the Moppy behind Lind starts spinning and spraying its weapon. Lind is unable to deal with it on her own and gets forced back to the surveillance room. What the hell? Right after Lind takes cover, a tiny figure quickly follows. See you later. Multicolored dye splatters Lind's body. Perry raises her gun carefully at the relentless doll. So Perry's been playing us the whole time. As bullets rain down, Perry spots a Moppy in the direction of her retreat. Strange blinking light makes her tighten her grip on a gun. Perry makes up her mind while Groza stops for a moment to keep up. Meanwhile, Sabrina approaches after breaking out of their encirclement. This is after they went berserk. Let's do this. Perry issues a command to the Moppy unit. Following Perry's order, the Moppy aims and fires at Groza. Perry makes no indication to evade and remains frozen with her gun in her hand as Sabrina rushes out, blocking the attack with her shield. Then formations show up as a drop down. I need to check that too. Perry! Anchor destruction. A detected procedure anomaly terminating event. What? What? Leaning against the car door, Perry looks at the compass system displayed on the dashboard, flashing with an abnormal light. See, they do have a lot of fun with the sci-fi and robot-heavy setting of Girls Frontline, because there's always, like, you never know what's a story and what's some weird robot 7-level deep inception. Need to find the termination code. Responding to her call, the compass flashes rhythmically. Springfield's overbearing approach constrains Perry's movement. Records of past collaborations continue to circulate on a bit. Yo, they collabed? Yo, Springfield, my Oshi? Now tell me, who were you talking to that night? Perry gives no answer, responds with total silence. It's fine if you want to keep your mouth shut. After all, that vulnerability has already been patched. An appalled expression emerging on Perry's face, Springfield smiles contentedly, then pulls the trigger. The bullet tears through Perry's core without warning, sending her crumpling to the floor. Eyes grow dim. The vivid young girl now lies dead, a look of trepidation frozen on her face, as everything plunges into a bottomless darkness. There, the train track, the statue-like crowd, Perry with her destroyed core, everything shatters into fragmented data, disintegrating, fracturing, till everything reverts into disordered symbols. Ending code Sharkri, Macchiato, Klukai, Belka, Centaurisi are all blocked out. Ending code Sabrina 1. So Perry has gotten the Sabrina ending. So, like, yeah, this was a Star Stage 1, right? So Perry's trapped in a hacker visual novel. And we got the Sabrina ending. So if she teams up with Sabrina, they get jumped by evil Springfield. I guess. Error, Sabrina. Global variable has been created. Def, Springfield. Safe mode enabled. Springfield's on safe mode, huh? Torrential data flows like a bottomless and turbulent river in the darkness. Amidst the chaos, a silhouette gradually takes shape. First a core, then an arm and a neck. An incomplete shadow. There's no doubt that it's Springfield. Bang! Another gunshot rings out. Incomplete data fragments are scattered, leaving a crack in the likeness of a vortex or a black hole on a shadow. At the same time, the bullet fired from nowhere hangs in the air as though struggling against something. Within moments, the bolt bursts into shrapnel and is devoured by fragments, merging into a mass of data. Like a closing rift of the abyss, the crack seals itself as the fragments converge once more to the danger. This time, Springfield's form is clear and distinct. Without hesitation, Springfield points her rifle at the direction the shot came from, and pulls the trigger. Sound of something being hit echoes through the darkness. Data synchronization complete. Springfield opens her eyes, gazing into the darkness. I don't know how you're creating these vulnerabilities. It won't be a problem once I take you out. There's nothing more you can do for her. The bottomless darkness, a faint spark flickers. That's more than enough. Off the voice, the spark fades. Vulnerability cleanup completed. Commencing anomaly report upload. Who's your boss mixed A team? Oh, who's your boss team? Who's your boss team? Yet the program displays an error message for her instead of running smoothly. Anomaly upload failed. Springfield frowns at the result. Commencing system maintenance. Yeah, like, what is going on? We're absolutely going to have to do a second stream, aren't we? We're 100% going to have to do a second stream. Holy crap, we are 20% of the way there, everyone. Whoet. But like they hooked me, right? What is going on? Xiao Hui is in the contest this time. Races across the darkness. Hurry up, we got not far away from Aminda's coordinates. Aminda's coordinates. Sitting on the passenger seat, Jing Yu keeps refreshing the terminal while the red dot representing Aminda continues to pulsate. Calm down, hammering the refresh button won't make us get there any sooner. How could I possibly calm down? As if Perry going missing this morning, so everyone quit the rally to find her. Perry's... So in this iteration, no Perry ended up spawning. Everyone quit the rally to find her, it wasn't enough, so now we're finding out multiple other teams are missing, including Aminda. Aminda's your friend, right? Aren't you worried at all? This is the exact kind of situation where panic won't help. The organizers have sent us the coordinates of Aminda's vehicles for her compass. As long as the signal's up, we have a chance. And to think this compass thing... And to think they thought this compass thing was unnecessary when Belka explained the rules, just because you have to download it and process the data after you come back. I see how it's important now. The contamination zone is dangerous. Because those teams that fail to send back just even a coordinate already... Don't overthink it. The compass is installed in the vehicle. The vehicle being gone doesn't mean the people are. Just like an employee can still be working on the spreadsheet years after the company's bankruptcy. Alright, Xiao Hui. That's a little grim, isn't it? It's not the time for jokes, and that was way too grim. I just want to help you chill out a little. I like the consistency that Xiao Hui does attempt to tell jokes sometimes, but is also consistently, like, bad at it. Like, she's bad at it. Jiang Yu comforts Xiao Hui, then presses the pedal to the floor. They approach the coordinates, an overturned jeep comes into sight. Ah, I see it! The vehicle ahead, that's Aminda's! She must have heard Aminda's... Aminda's? Aminda. Aminda. Aminda? Amida? She must have passed out from the crash. We have to go help her. Of course, entering combat mode, preparing to engage targets. As they disembark and approach Aminda's vehicle from opposite flanks. There's no one. They conclude after surveying the perimeter. There's no one inside. The only thing running is a compass, still transmitting its live coordinates. Found footprints nearby. She probably ditched the vehicle after the crash. Judging by the marks and the cargo, the missing cargo, she was definitely attacked. Could it be the other brokers? I think Aminda was targeted yesterday as well. I won't rule out that possibility. Your team's not well armed, just makes her low-hanging fruit in their eyes. Jiang Yu, contact the commander and send him what we found. Or she could finish. A rally disturbance interrupts her. Dust and sand are kicked up by vehicles. Yee-ha! We got hobos! That vergers? They're coming right at us! Yeah, Jiggy. Oh no! Is that a guy who's really broke? He's coming right at us! Bang! Remember, it's self-defense as long as you yell, oh no, he's coming right at us. Oh. Alright, so guess what? I don't have Zhao. She is gorgeous. We just did not have the money to pull for her. I don't have Jiang Yu, because you can't pull Jiang Yu. Who should we use? Who should we use? You know what, Chengzhi, you're the only Chinese rifle we got. Get in there. And I guess if we're using Chengzhi, we'll just bring the fire comp, because it's kind of funny, right? We'll just bring... Well, I should have brought Vector. Ah, it's fine. We've been cheesing effect. Let's let the other girls, you know, get some exercise. Make sure to exercise your girls. Yeah, Zhao Hui is how you would actually pronounce the Zhao Hui. Or Zhao Hui, Zhao Hui. Probably Zhao Hui. Probably Zhao Hui. I don't know. I'm not thinking much. Yeah, Zhao Hui. Zhao Hui. No, Zhao Hui. Anyways, I only know a little bit of pronunciation. I'm by no means an expert. Whoa, bro, that dude survived for like 1 HP. Lucky devil. Lucky devil. I mean, we could have brought Vector, but where's the fun in that? Where's the fun in that, I ask you? Why are there like... I guess they do mix the zombie units with the humans just to add more variety. I do kind of miss how when Girls Frontline originally dropped, it was actually quite a bit harder. Like that first event was... One, we were all under-leveled, but like, balance for the resources we had, it was brutal. It was brutal. Hey, Ekday, how you doing? Fall back! These rabbits are way too strong! They arrive the Vergers withdraw, realizing they're no match for the dolls. That's it? Young Yu's frenzy shows no sign of calming down. She plans to continue her pursuit. Wait, let's not chase after them. What? We're just gonna let them go? How could you stomach that? Not to mention it might be linked to Amina's disappearance. What if they're holding her hostage? Jiahui looks in the direction the Vergers are escaping towards. Their vehicles leave behind prominent tracks in the sand. We just searched the perimeter, found nothing remarkable. But the Vergers came with a clear goal. What you're saying is... Let me contact the commander right now. Catching on to Jiahui's meaning, Zhang Yu immediately passes into their channel and relays to him the details of their experience. We camped around, most likely to ambush a friend of the crashed vehicle. I see you've got the same conclusion. That they ambushed the wrong people. Your average broker might have had a hard time, but we're elite tactical dolls. We're built different. We're killing machines. They were holding back. As in, holding back heavy firepower? Jiahui lowers her head, trying to recall. The fight didn't last long. More like they withdrew after determining their disadvantage. Though they demonstrated panic and disorder, their retreat was organized and orderly. I think it's a ploy to lure us into something. I suspect they set their sights on the convoys and plan to ambush using their familiarity with the terrain. From my experience, this is not in line with how Vergers usually operate, Commander. They're normally stupid. Indeed, I'm of the same opinion. Bandits aren't capable of thought. We've got some real Fire Emblem Bandit level opinions. Don't you find their modus operandi kind of familiar? Jiahui's your third best deeps. Ooh, nice. I would have liked to get her, just didn't have the mats. You mean, the way these Vergers respond is reminiscent of those in the Ada incident. In other words, they're starting to use their brains all of a sudden. So when we destroyed their hideout, it might have only seemed that way on the surface. Them again? We've really got to wipe them out this time. You located Perry, Commander? One of her disappearance is related to these Vergers. We can't rule that out. Other dolls are still looking for her. What's your plan? Your orders, sir? I'll handle the Vergers. You two, keep searching for Aminda. Roger. Leave it to us. After communication ends, I quickly relay the info on the Vergers back to Brief and contact Groza. Operation of the Vergers are clearly an anomaly. The previous commission is far from order. It's Jacobs. I mean, obviously, we know Jacobs super sus. But, like, what the hell is going on? The contamination zone is confusing to govern, and Vergers is just an umbrella term for bandits. Most of them don't have training or... Oh, most of them don't have military background. They're just really poor. Surviving solely through foolhardiness and not living each day not knowing if the next will arrive. The Vergers in the group we encountered in the Ida incident are active in distinctly different districts, but they share the same approach and tactical awareness. It's not sophisticated, but noteworthy. Could be the result of Brief's recent eradication of the Vergers? Maybe there's a commander leading them, one who's united the factions. Is that even possible? Stands above Big Boss of the Bandits to fight Big Boss of the Robot Waifus. My god. The bandits always act without regard for consequence in their struggle for resources, to the point of causing more harm to each other than any bounty hunter, broker, or garrison could. And now there's someone who united them? At the very least, a portion of them? You got Springfield? Congrats. Commander? Patch is called through. Groza's familiar voice follows. Look at your face. Something happened, Commander. Rosa smiles gently, likely at the sight of my pensive expression. Whoops. Yeah, there's a small issue. Only a small issue? Might not be an issue for you. Or grows up the whole situation of the abnormal veragers. Want me to contact Brief in your stead while you stay at the fair to search for Perry? Yes, only you can take care of that for me. Understood. I'll make sure it's handled properly. And I'll leave you to it. Contact me if there's development. After hanging up, I see two familiar figures approach. Springfield and Centurisi. So Springfield and Centurisi are still here, but we know Springfield is evil. We know Springfield is being used as the evil agent, though we don't yet know why. You think this entire part 2, the everything around it is Perry's hacked world as they tried to decrypt her? That's what I would suspect, strange as it is. Sorry, Master. We haven't been able to find Miss Perry. I see. I feel like Rose has been... I think all the OG crew have been sidelined. An unfortunate reality of gacha games, but tragic nonetheless. Thanks for the hydrate. Well, we did discover some clues. Clues? Given Perry's unusual behavior, Centurisi and I went to investigate the alley. We found this. Springfield shows me a picture. A narrow door standing prominently against a wall. The door is located in an out-of-the-way spot, completely missed in the darkness. The clutter blocking the doors moved when we got there. It's clear someone went through recently. You're saying someone was talking to Perry and left through... and left through that door. Yes. Afterwards, Centurisi and I went through the door. Can you guess where it led us? Bar hunters are descendants of German NATO. I mean, maybe. I had a basic sense of direction even though I was drunk last night. Next to Jacob's place, right? I don't recall seeing any door on the wall. Because the door is obstructed by fabric. It's hard to tell when you're not looking for it. Jacob enjoys flaunting his wealth. Murray's place being heavily guarded by security and packed with surveillance. Manager and I took notice. The secret door outside was in field of view of one of the cameras. As long as the guards were doing their job, they'd have spotted any movement. Unfortunately, they look pretty hostile to our presence, so we decided to come back and brief you. Perhaps it'd be better if you paid them a visit yourself. Hopefully, Miss Polenditsa's favor still carries some weight. Would you still need Miss Polenditsa's favor? You're really in a hurry? Brokers are traders as well. Communication is always preferable to violence, isn't it? Fine, let's go. Hey, yo, bro, where's my collection of waifus and daughters at? As Centurisi, Springfield, and I arrive at Jacob's place, a commotion can be heard. Oh, you old people! Oh, it's old Neil. What do you mean you can't find him? All my men who are participating installed that system as required. There must be something wrong with the system. Please understand, sir, vehicles equipped will transmit their live coordinates back to us. What's happening is your companion might be due to damage to the vehicle, could be causing onboard software to malfunction. Can you contact him through other means? Most of the staff tries to ease old Neil. They cannot quell his anger. You think I'd be here in the first place if I could reach him? Where's Jacob? Tell him I... Bang. Oh, they shot him. The deafening silence, a sharply jeffed broker saunters out the door with his bodyguard emerging behind him, pistol in hand, coldly scanning the surroundings. Oh no, he's shot in the air. What's all the fuss about? Jacob! O'Neill lunges forward but is immediately restrained by the bodyguard. Explain yourself. It's been hours since the rally ended. My man hasn't returned. Your broken system can't locate him. You're the ones who told us to shut down our own positioning systems because they'll interfere with the rally. Staring at the struggling man, Jacob shakes his head. Alas, incompetent, foolish, prone to violence. This is why I hate dealing with Yellow Zone hicks. You're more in combat with those bandits outside than brokers. What do you mean? Before you think before you start barking. Your men went missing during the rally. You should at first be asking those veragers, Elids, or the collapse storms, not shouting at the organizer. It's your first ride in the Yellow Zone, much less your first time taking part in the investment promotion. Isn't always as straightforward, but when has it ever been completely safe? tell me you can't handle a little bit of risk. You. Well, Neil's face flushes with anger, yet Jacob's speech deflates his momentum. Let him go. Jacob taps on old Neil's shoulder. To the organizer, my compass is there to provide everyone with a guarantee of safety through utmost effort. Look, my friend here received the coordinates I provided to go find his lost doll. Isn't that right? Jacob brings us into the conversation. I hesitate for a moment before nodding. See? Nothing wrong with the compass. But you can go down and calm down and go home to wait for his return, or you can go out yourself and find him. Either way, throwing a tantrum here won't help. Seeing Jacob is about to leave, Springfield and I quickly approach. Mr. Jacob, please wait a moment. Jacob squints and glances over and turns his head to speak to his secretary without lowering his voice. Handle them for me. Remember, don't make me waste time on trivial matters while I'm busy entertaining my important guests. I understand. The battle waifus are going great, Osmo. We are 3 layers deep into the Inception story, and I don't know what's going on. After his departure, the young secretary approaches us. Hello, may I be of assistance? Right, one of our companions went missing. Yeah, 3 layers. I'm expecting more. I see. You can go back to your post. Secretary nods at the head bodyguard, who came to assist with the investigation. Turns back politely. Although I wish we could offer assistance, we're just unfortunately powerless in the matter. As you can see, I spoke with our head bodyguard. No one on duty saw anyone exiting that door last night, according to him. It was pretty dark outside. Are you sure they didn't miss it? I can't give you a guarantee, but they're qualified security personnel my employer hired from the safety zones. I have faith in their professionalism. What about surveillance? Can we see the footage from that angle during that time? Unfortunately, there's just a problem with the surveillance camera, and all of last night's recordings were lost. Darn! There's no backup from the central server. Sadly, the central server only retrieves the records after midnight to save on memory. So, last night's footage can't be accessed. I understand. I'm really worried about my missing friend. Is it possible for me to talk to the guard who's on duty? Even a little bit of info could help greatly. I'm afraid that can't be done. Team who is on duty is sent to a warehouse offsite to safeguard the cargo loading. It'll be a while before they return. How convenient. Clearly an excuse. Anyone can go through that door if they manage to find it, but with this kind of response, Jacob must be involved. The missing person is a very important friend of ours. How dangerous the contamination zone is and how many teams are experiencing accidents. We can't afford to waste a single minute. Additionally, losing a dear friend during an event hosted by Mr. Jacob will be terrible publicity for him. This is Springfield. Surprised by our interjection. To my knowledge, Springfield was never the type to play the emotional card, nor rash enough to provoke adversaries without first gaining. Yeah, my mob boss wife would never. Springfield words clearly throw him off momentum. He's someone, like he said, hired from the safety zone. He can't possibly tolerate a threat from a doll. I see the dolls under your command have quite the personalities and are outstanding. May I ask, is it possible one who went missing to have left of her own violation? Are you suggesting she abandoned us? What I mean is Perry demonstrated excellent performance in the first day's rally. Excellent dolls naturally get more attention and thus options. Of course, it's a baseless assumption. You can rest assured she can't be in as much danger as you imagine, given the survival skills she demonstrated on the first day. See. That's how it is. I turn to look at Springfield, only to meet her gaze halfway through. After briefly exchanging glances, we arrive at the same conclusion. I'll check with the others, see if I can find more. Thank you for Jacob and your assistance. You're most welcome. We'll keep an eye out for you and wish you the best of luck. Ooh. What is going on? After bidding farewell to the young secretary and the bodyguard sent to Teresi, Springfield and I head back to our place. Gentle smile slowly fades from Springfield's face. Manager, you have any findings? Yeah, you got any? Not sure, but I know you two wouldn't have left without getting the answer you wanted. We don't use the term companion from this morning because we thought a dog going missing wouldn't be taken seriously. Because remember, robot lives, I almost said robot wives don't matter. Robot wives don't matter. Y'all getting a lot of parries? Lucky. None of us ever clarified that companion was Perry, right? Thought you meant when you told us to not put all the goods on the shelves right away, manager. It's not that complicated. Yeah, so they iced Perry, but how? Following the chaotic tire marks, Xiaohui and Zhang Yu's pursuit pushes deeper into the wilderness. You know full well this is a trap, Zhang Yu. Continuing to chase them is playing right into their hands. Whether we're a successful trap or not depends on time. Zhang Yu, aren't they going to ambush us? Yeah, I'd win. We didn't give chase right away, so they think their trick had failed. And even if chances are slim, you won't give up an opportunity to rescue Aminda, right? Good, good. You know, your straightforward personality is kind of growing on me as of late. Don't you worry, with me around, you'll never have to suffer the kind of sorrowful memories Ida did. Thanks. Hey, look over there, Xiaohui. Lots of... Sorry, why do I keep saying Xiaohui? My brain is... Xiaohui. Xiaohui. Lots of little dots moving in the valley. Looks like a party. Wait, I think there's two groups fighting. You can see it. Vergers are fighting an ambush broker team. Kill them all. Leave no survivors. Of just the Vergers, right? Of the Vergers, right? No survivors. Alright, how many can we burn? The greatest game of all. Oh, they're up high, so they're harder to burn. Gosh darn. Ooh, that's actually kind of hard to hit them all. Shame. Shame. Oh well. It's fine. Alright, we'll just auto the rest. Oh, you got Perry's gun as well. Very nice. Oh, while we auto battle. Hey y'all, how you doing? Welcome in. If you're new here, Oh, he burned to death. He burned to death before I could plug. I'm Lord Generic, your Terracotta Warrior. Welcome in. Feel free to subscribe or follow us on Twitch or YouTube, and you'll catch even more of us. Alright, plug over. Auto battle's too fast. With Xiaohui and Zhang Yu's support, the Vergers are quickly beaten back and they retreat. A petite figure leaps out of the backseat the moment the broke vehicles come to a stop. She runs and throws herself in the arms of Xiaohui. Xiaohui. I keep saying Xiaohui. I cannot it's been a long day. Amida, what's with Xiaohui? Xiaohui. Looks towards the jeeps. An elderly broker hops out of a jeep, starts smoking while squatting on the ground, having just survived a life or death situation. Oh, that one takes a smoke. Amida slowly finds her composure after crying for a good while, and Xiaohui, god damn it. Oh, I've broken myself. It helps her wipe away the tears. So, what happened before this? But my team and I followed the routes our partner scouted. She assured us it was safe and there were no Elite hives or Verger routes. So we thought until we ran into Vergers halfway through. Those thugs were vicious and kept chasing me. I got separated from everyone while trying to shake them. The whole team got lost. The jeep crashed in the end and I escaped. Oh, I ran into old Neil. If it wasn't for his aid, I wouldn't be around anymore. Xiaohui, I spoke with the brokers. Oh, it's old Neil. He's looking for his boys. The leader's called Neil, and he's participating in the fair. They came out here to find their companion that went missing during the rally. Old Neil was concerned when he learned they were attacked by Vergers. Plus, I wanted to find my partner, which is why we didn't head back immediately. Is it really dangerous out here with the Vergers running around? Brokers always play tricks at each other's expense. We also have a bottom line. As long as we're partners, we can trust and support each other. Otherwise, it's really hard for humans to survive the contamination zone. Not to mention, brokers of the same team might have grown up in the same settlement. Everyone just wanted to survive, but eventually became an underground broker. It's like old Neil's missing friend. Old Neil watched him grow up. It's It's not someone you can just ignore. The swirling mist and choking dust, Amida pros out the helplessness of the situation, eyes brimming with tears. Not uncommon for a child of this age to shed tears, although they usually cry over bad scores in an exam, solely dress or a lost toy. Amida purses her lips and lowers her head, seeing this. Zhang Yu pats the child's cheeks. It's fine, don't worry. Xiaohui and I, God damn it. Xiaohui and I are here now. The villagers won't dare come back. Zhang Yu, escort Amida and old Neil's team back to the fair. Stay around and look for clues. Leave that to me. Watch out by yourself. I'll come back right after dropping them off. Amida, give me all you have on your partner. Appearance, vehicle model, last known coordinates. Xiaohui, old Neil's companion. Don't worry. Don't you know me by now? Xiaohui affectionately pats Amida. I almost said Xiaohui. Thank you. Yeah, let's go. It's time for Batman to find them. That's all I'll be remaining there. Look for Amida and old Neil's missing friends. I see. Copy that. Won't you stop me, Commander? Why should I? I believe in your judgment. Even if I refused and told you to back off, would you sit tight during a window of opportunity? That way we knew each other well enough. I guess I still have more work to do. Commander. Go on, bring back our victims. Roger. They're hanging up Xiaohui's comms. I resume browsing the data brief sent me. Scan through their activity reports on the villagers. A frown creeps up my face. Doesn't a frown creep down your face? Anyways, at my side, Springfield looks into the reports with intrigue. What's the matter, Commander? Something wrong with the data brief provided? This area feels off. According to her intelligence, villagers here are notorious for unhinged brutality. Not only are settlements constantly raided, they even tried to take the Great Wall Railway down a few years back. Okay, like, I know the bandits are absurdly violent in this. They're like Mad Max bandits. Who attacks a military railway checkpoint? How do you think that's going to end, bro? They've been acting more restrained since then. No longer in direct conflict with the railway, but they still harass the brokers, bounty hunters, and PMCs, private military companies. An incident from a while ago had them raiding a PMC convoy from the Green Zone. It says their precision-engineered heavy machinery was looted. Security companies tasked with transporting heavy machinery are usually equipped with heavy firepower. I think these villagers dared to mess with them. Yeah. On top of that, according to the witnesses, these villagers go around and seize all sorts of machines to modify the new pieces of equipment to bolster their strength. Bleeding train of thoughts drift through my mind, but I can't get a hold of it. Redirect my focus back on the activity, skimming through piles of records of raids against brokers. Loud commotions echoed through the fair and reached my ears. As appearance of several teams during the rally hasn't hampered the liveliness, death is but a daily occurrence here. The watered-down liquor one drinks the night before might be the fine wine they reminisce about before their demise tomorrow. Such a hostile environment. Springfield, this is where Jacob made a name for himself, right? Going by what Paul and Dietza said, nobody knows what he went through during these years, only that he re-emerged as an influential broker. I think the chances are that a broker can rise so quickly and prominently. Yeah, obviously he's working with the bandits. That does sound suspicious. Springfield stares thoughtfully at the report and smiles. Just leave it to me, Commander. Gathering intel on a broker's background is my specialty. Thank you, Evil Springfield. Very cool. Oh, you're picking up all the dolls, huh? Nice one, Dawson. Alright. Okay. Okay, so we're on 6. And then we got 3 story chunks. Oh my god. Holy crap. How loud. I think we're going to have to... If all these sections are this long, we are going to have to split this into 2 chunks. There's no way around it, right? So we've only done 6 segments out of 20. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. Okay. So, 4 more sections. Yeah, because if we try and do all 20 and they're all this long, that music is blaring. It's good, but dang. If we try and do all the sections, we'll be here for like 6 to 7 hours. That is... Dude, 10 hours. So if we count the first event, that's like 10 hours worth of writing. Girls Frontline, and it's not like filler, it's just a lot going on for the most part. Girls Frontline's writers really don't disappoint. But like, I wish they disappointed a little more. Dang, guys, calm down. All right. Speaking of Gunsmoke Frontline, hey, if you out there are looking for a company or a group to join with in Girls Frontline, we do have a platoon you can join, Fuul's company. You can find the description in the doobly-doo of our YouTube. I don't really have an easy way to put it on Twitch, so I guess you could do a pinned comment. I used to do that. I don't feel like it. Maybe during break. Anyways, moving on. Centurisi for a healer. I mean, that's what she's good for. Alright. Blood. Blood everywhere. The stench of rust, mixed with a rotten odor, wafts through the air and blows through stiff corpses. Vehicles riddled with bullets and overturned, drivers and passengers have all perished. Some were dragged out of their seats and bludgeoned to death. Others left with a bullet in their skull. The scenery is painted with hellish brutality and barbarism. Veragers. Zhao Hui moves through what's left of the bro. So if we had a team of Zhao Hui, oh my god. It's bad. Oh, I taught myself to say it wrong. It's bad, man. It's bad. All right. If Zhao Hui teamed up with Kolfa, I think we could just send him into the wasteland and this whole bandit problem would solve itself. This Zhao Hui moves through what's left of the brokers. Despite her best efforts, she can't find anything intact useful. Not even a piece of cloth to use as a cerament. At last, Zhao Hui comes to a stop, casts her eyes downward, and her grip tightened on the terminal. On the screen, the person smiling broadly is lying right in front of Zhao Hui. Her once healthy tan skin covered in dark purple bruises. Hey, Beryl. Bastards. Rage overwhelms Zhao Hui's senses. She clenches her fists tightly. We'll never forgive them. Alright, so everyone has been brutally murdered by the bandits. Are we still in the simulation? I can't tell. Barely containing her anger, Zhao Hui marches towards an overturned vehicle. Let me at least remove the body from the driver's seat first. Such thoughts fly through her neural class. She crawls into the vehicle, about to ignore the filth and bloodstains. But the interior seems to be in a better state than anticipated. All except for its displaying screen, the compass system, capable of saying the vehicle coordinates to its rescuers, has been completely destroyed. But the lingering suspicion, Zhao Hui walks over another overturned vehicle. It's been destroyed too. Doubts in her mind intensify, eventually evolving to a deeper resentment and dread. Zhao Hui patches into a call of the commander. Zhao Hui, I found Aminda's partner, Commander. Your tone doesn't sound reassuring. Are they gone? Yes, and all of them gone, including Aminda's partner. Please continue. More importantly, Commander, all vehicles have had their compasses systematically destroyed. Systematically? It's not isolated? Yes. I examined the interiors. This can't happen by chance. If I recall correctly, the one you and Zhang Yu found. Correct. The system aboard Aminda's vehicle was intact. Just so happens the Veragers were setting an ambush there. Was it a coincidence? Nor were they sitting around. They know how the compass works and that someone would come check on the coordinates. Zhao Hui, head back to Aminda's abandoned vehicle now. Roger. I'll have Sabrina head there ASAP after picking up Mei Ling from the Elmo. Why is Sabrina driving Mei Ling to the ambush point? Oh no. Our daughter's going to get in a firefight again. Just what I had in mind. Xiaohui ends the communication, hops back in her own vehicle. I wish I could use her. It would be very appropriate. But alas, she will not be allowed to solo. Alas, alas. So we'll, you know what? Let's use the poison team. And Nagat, who isn't really a poison character, but like, we'll bring her just for funsies. I mean, it won't matter. Kluklai will solo, because it's Kluklai, and hey, she's all you need, right? Let's say the line, Kluklai. Say it. Ooh, this is a long map. We can't quite get to everything at once. All right, fair enough. But we can still take out most of them. All right. Oh, what? Alright, now we're good. Here, Xiaohui! Sabrina waves enthusiastically at Xiaohui, who's just arrived. Pardon me for being late. I got held up by elids on the way here. I should have arrived first. It's okay, but... Yo, Mei Ling is in the danger zone. Xiaohui nods in understanding. I know, you already mentioned it during the call. The compass on Aminda's vehicle has been destroyed. This is the car you saw earlier, right? The compass was still functioning back then? Otherwise, the organizers wouldn't have been able to send us its coordinates. That means someone came over and sabotaged it after you left. Anyway, we just want to make sure it's the same vehicle. Let's brief the commander on the situation. Xiaohui nods and patches into the channel of Commander. The realization that my suspicions are gradually becoming a reality causes me a sudden headache. Despite knowing the compass can send location data, coming back to destroy it after the ambush has failed is far too deliberate. Mei Ling, is there any way it can be repaired? It's completely busted. Unless we gain access to the server of the organizer or another vehicle with the compass installed, we're out of options. I've always been a bit suspicious of it all, Commander. While this rally is no official track, the participants would converge near the checkpoints where the organizer would have many logistical and support personnel stationed. The incidents occurred mid-race, the participants were dispersed and by themselves. Even with the Verger's familiarity, it'd be hard to execute such precise interceptions. According to Aminda, they're capable of organizing an effective pursuit even after their ranks have been scattered. You're suggesting these Vergers have access to live position data of the participants? Why is Mei Ling on the field? Mei Ling's on the field because she's our mechanic. She needs to look at the system. We're on the same page then. The destroyed compass systems are a cover-up. As long as Jacob doesn't make the system public, it'd be hard to narrow things down. But some teams made it back successfully. I can check their compass to find the receiver. Organizer would fit off the compass on the pretext of data logging and the verification at every checkpoint and the finish line. If Jacob really has ties to Vergers, then the evidence would have been wiped clean. Then we're just screwed? Not to mention that, going by your earlier theory, Perry's disappearance is connected to Jacob. No way that guy would spill the beans. Shall we take a more drastic measure, Commander? Jacob, the rally, the brokers, Vergers, Perry. A massive jumbled info spirals into chaos. Hesitation is born out of fear, but caution, lest we set off the kind of fuse that's indifferent to who's caught in the blast. Commander, perhaps now is not the right time. Springfield quickly interjects herself into the conversation after quietly listening beside me. Again, evil Springfield. Since we're dealing with a broker, should we approach him? We should approach him on those terms as well, Commander. Seems like you have a plan. I did run a small and conspicuous business in the green zone after all. You can relax and entrust this to me. I glance at Springfield. She smiles softly, a barely noticeable glint of cunning flashing through her narrowed eyes. Of course, when it comes to you, have I ever had doubts? In that case, Mei Ling, Sabrina, you two head back to the fair and check the other vehicles, just in case. Right. Jiahui, I already ordered Jiang Yu to rendezvous. After you meet up, keep searching for other personnel. And Harry, remember, no need to hold back, but don't lose your cool. I understand. Batman. Batman. Inside the Verger camp, the leader picks up an anonymous call. Lavrente, how's the harvest coming? Smooth sailing. The amateurs we marked on the first day have all been taken care of. Not for the old bastard Jakku being a craven, we could have gotten more. Don't get greedy, we gotta whittle them down little by little. The big fish are reserved for the last day. The fair needs to be rendered powerless for us to seize all the supplies. Not the little sheep Jacob would have been raised for nothing. Oh, I see. Because every convoy with a military capability is participating in the death race. They just want to pick off everyone in the death race, right? They pick off everyone in the death race, and then they just swoop in and just kill everyone at the convention and take everything. And it's all like, it's a legal invite-only pass, so like, what do they care? No problem. Are you sure you took care of the transmitters? Don't let anyone trace it back to you. So what if we're traced? We're about to pull the rug. The hearty laughter of the comms make the Verger realize how his pride got the better of him. You fool. When I tell you to take care of it, you take care of it. We're in a boatload of trouble if anyone finds out we have dealings with Jacob. Remember, we're just your average Vergers who happened to take notice of the broker's fair and decided to raid it on the last day. Tell your brothers to put on their best impressions of short-tempered and violent bandits. Yes, boss, I was joking. I took care of it all. Only one got away and went back and made sure it was destroyed. Good. The moment Brief and the brokers discovered are behind this, our plan in other areas is ruined. Don't make yourself a pain in the ass for me and the boss. Got it. Seeing the others' anger subside, their leader lets a sigh of relief. Ooh, I witnessed firsthand how ruthless and impartial this person is with punishments. Ooh, I hope to never fall into their hands. Something else, boss. Some brothers reported a bounty hunter showed up again. The one who wouldn't give up and took down one of our lairs. They spotted her dolls during the ambush today. They're probably at the fair now. You mean the one Gerard encountered? Yeah. Those dolls are something to be reckoned with. We got our hands on our big boy recently. It would have been a real inconvenience had it arrived a few days late. Now if the big boy's modification's complete, it'll definitely come in handy when we reel in the net. Be so easy with that bitch around. The other side of the comm pauses for a second. What about the doll that came to us? How's it going? Neural override's been injected, but it's running slow. Yeah, so they're trying to override Perry. I checked the back end. It's still running without error. Like you said, she's a high-end doll. It's only natural for a neural cloud to have serious firewalls. Looks like we have a change of plans. Laurenti, get the brothers ready to fight and wait for my signal. Keep an eye on the override program and wait for it to complete. This doll is about to come in handy. Gotcha. Now, smash or pass Springfield? Foolish question. No one would say pass. Foolish question. God, are we even gonna? Is my voice gonna make it to halfway through part 2? Data erased. Data erased. So Perry has been erased. Perry is curled up in the darkness. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. The irreversible neural meltdown causes her to scream and screech in agony. Bang. The memories of Springfield destroying her vividly etched into her mind. The deafening gunshot rings out endlessly, tormenting her already frail mind. Why? The rumbling of the train echoes in her ears, followed by the sudden downturn in the tide of battle. After all that, the vulnerability has already been patched. Why did it fail? It hurts. Perry increases her force. She can feel the joints of her body creak. The overwrite program tears through her mind without mercy, erasing fragments of her memory. The hollow left behind makes her curl in pain, tears rolling down her cheek. Yeah, that's the girls' front line I know and love. We're here for suffering. Something important vanished. What happens? Why did Springfield deviate from the simulation? Why would she attack me? What is Springfield? How did the simulation run into an error? Tell me why. Please, why? Perry shouts into the darkness, babbling incoherently while frantically demanding answers. Only silence answers her. The voice in the darkness that has guided her along the way is truly vanished. Did the override program find me? Did it find us? What should we do? Can't do anything, right? Even before it detected us. With your help, I was barely able to move forward. What should I do now? Hey, tell me! Am I heading back to the abyss again? I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back. I don't want to lose my memory again. She's incomplete. Yeah, I think we get that she's in turmoil. Her mind fractured, her body in agony. Perry is slowly driven to the edge of insanity. So we're like standing in a place going like, dang, a lot of people are getting murdered. We should investigate. Meanwhile, Perry has been trapped in the Infinity Nexus to be tortured for all of time. Cool. Neat. She trembles, trying to maintain sanity as fear and pain cloud her thoughts. However, this is not the end for her. What is this? The pitch black dark of her neural space. Perry sees a doorway bathed in light. Ooh, I like the reflective effect on the ground. Like, you can see how it almost looks like it's on sand. But like the rest of it is very flat and shiny. So it's like half sand, but it also kind of looks like a ballroom that someone scratched holes into. It's a very interesting look. It's a doorway she knows all too well. The one that saved her when she failed to resist the neural overwrite. The one she stepped through countless times at the urging of the voice. The one that would help her find the key to escape from the program. Is the simulation still running? As long as it's running. Chance. Seeing what she thought was lost has returned, Perry firmly clasps her gun again. It's so warm. During the countless attempts, it yielded no result. As Perry, again, we're like, we should grab lunch while we think about this. And Perry is just suffering in the Infinity Nexus. Actually going through Inception. During the countless attempts that he'll... Well, I guess it's more going through all you need is kill, right? The countless attempts that yielded no result, she would desperately try to hold on to the innumerable warm, yet fuzzy fragments of her mind like this. The searing pain coursing through her body reminds Perry once again that these remnants of her even these remnants of her mind are slipping away. She knows full well relinquishing this chance given her by the voice means the override process will be complete in no time. None of these precious fragments will survive. It means Perry will stop being Perry. I don't want that. There are people waiting for me. These are my most precious treasures. She's yet to find Master. She doesn't want to forget all the memories of her friends. More importantly, someone is waiting for her return. It's Big Boss. No matter what she has lost, she will never ever forget that person. I cannot stop. I want to protect these things. She wants to see them again. She wants to live with them like before. Not through simulation, not virtually, but to truly see, touch, and feel them. Even if all I have left, all I can protect now are just these few scattered fragments. It's not contentment, it's her fear of losing what little remains. Whatever pain lies ahead, I will stop this. Narrow record must not be lost again. Gritting her teeth, Perry steps through the door. Starting termination code simulation. Huh. As I'm like counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we've okay. So we gotta try to find a spot. These are like God, this is good, but so long, bro. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, is this one just a fight? Oh, is it just a fight? Oh, thank God. I gotta stand up and do a squat or something. Woo. Well, yeah, that helps. Oh, thank God. See, if some of these combat nodes are just combat, then I'm fine. Like, that's okay. But the combat nodes have been like, oh, no, there's still story. I take it all back. There is still story. Sorry, Commander. They've done a great job of covering their tracks. I can't find anything. All right, Mei Ling, you're fired. No rations for you. After returning to settlement, Mei Ling and Sabrina immediately check on the vehicle used by Centaurisi in yesterday's rally. It's okay. They're well prepared, which is to be expected. What should we do next, Commander? Make a big deal out of this without proof. We'd just be dismissed as clowns trying to sabotage the competition through slander and lies. None of the brokers are taking this matter seriously. I have been overheard a number of teams are still planning to participate in the rally. Yeah, we've got to stop them somehow. Don't let the organizers keep harming people with this ruse. Don't worry, there must be another way. Try to calm down the two in front. A gentle voice speaks from behind. Maybe I could handle the evidence, Commander. Again, is this evil Springfield or is this wife Springfield? Or is it evil wife Springfield? We don't know. Don't know. Springfield, you're back? Didn't you go contact your informants? See your confident demeanor. Realization quickly dawns on me. Oh, I see. Everything's taken care of. Yes, it went smoothly. As for gathering evidence on the compass, I have ideas of my own. No need to speak with Miss Polonitsa. Eh? Polonitsa? She isn't even a participant. I doubt her team could offer any evidence. Miss Springfield, I feel like we should talk to the brokers who keep going. Perhaps? No, it's best not to have other brokers involved. What goes on in the head of a broker is unpredictable as the weather in the contamination zone. Better not to reveal your true intentions this easily until you're certain who's on which side. That being said, I'll head to Miss Polonitsa now, Commander. Springfield flashes me a sly smile. Not an insignificant deal, and she risks nothing by accepting. I don't think she'll refute my offer. Inside the tavern, Jacob negotiates with the individual on the other end of the call. In your client's list, I have everything he wants. To be frank, I've got far more to offer than what's on the list. Medicines, fuel, these are par for the course for any broker. I, on the other hand, have even more valuable goods. Special herbs for brewing, rare minerals, exquisite items, local specialties you can't find in the green and white zones. Other than that, I have special channels. Even commodities like autonomous machines can be delivered to your client should the need arise. My team is second to none. Ooh, hello, evil lady. Hello. What is on your arm? Oh, it's a pistol. That's where you carry your pistol? That honestly looks uncomfortable. I guess she's got... I guess her dress doesn't really allow for anywhere else. But also, like, damn, girl. You spend every day with your hair. This girl shakes her head once and her hair is just ruined. She has a personal assistant to like spray these bangs into place. All right. All right, Miss Strachan. I just offered you an excellent proposal. What are you hesitating about? You know, it's wise to weigh your options in business. This client of mine deals in bulk and only works with reputable brokers. All the more reason for you to choose me and help make the deal go through. Jacob sets down his wine glass he's been toying with. He stands up and paces around, revealing a cabinet lined with a dazzling collection of vintage bottles. Same way that Kruger's carry looks like. Yeah, but like, Kruger's getting into fights every day. In terms of resources and influence, no one's bigger than me here. No one knows this place better than I. Fine, but before setting you up, I need to see the goods. As the intermediary, I don't want to waste my client's time, so I have to sift through the options for them. Of course, you're welcome to do so. I'll have my secretary send you the coordinates of the warehouse right now. As for the time, how about before noon on the day after tomorrow? I will greet you personally. Okay. Let's hope your goods will satisfy my clients. By the way, some items might arrive a few days late. We apologize for any inconvenience this causes. I'm confident what I have in store will meet your demands. No problem. Make sure you've got everything ready to ship before the delivery date when we confirm the deal. As a gesture of goodwill and to demonstrate our sincerity for our first collaboration, I'll reduce the previously provided quote by... Smiling, Jacob deliberately pauses. Oh, anticipation. Keeps them running with anticipation. 2%. Damn, 2%. Jacob takes a sip of wine, calmly enjoying the stunned silence he brought upon the intermediary. He'd been waiting for this day to come ever since he completed his first trade, ever since he sold the collapse piece he'd taken from the pocket of a hunter's corpse. Good job. Oh, something valuable you picked up. They go for a decent price. This Jacob still remembers the one broker who traversed safety and contamination zone. The calculating look in his eyes under wrinkles was utterly distinct from the decayed, empty pupils of the hunter's corpse. They're different from his own eyes, that were turning green from hunger. Oh. Our boy Jacob has that, he's got that sickness. Though both had glimpsed the mortality of their own kind, one was trapped in desperation and saw the present. The other weighed risks and fixated on the future. Are these the kinds of eyes that define a human? What does that make himself and everyone else living in the settlement? Such a thought crossed his mind before being replaced by an exhilarating sight of food. That day, Jacob made the first deal of his life and ate some coarse yet clean bread. The meal was devoured ravenously. The taste has long escaped his memory. One thing is certain. It was better than mud cakes. That's a great deal. Grushin's voice rang Jacob back to the present. Of course it is. And I believe far better than whatever Polenditsa could offer. On hearing the name, the person on the screen raises their eyebrows and a grin breaks out on their face. Mr. Jacob, I didn't expect you to be so well informed. Oh, just the habit of a competent broker. Oh, wouldn't be so pleasant if an old friend snatched your deal, would it? I see. I shall faithfully relay your offer in sincerity. Once again, flashing his affable smile. He trained this in the mirror every week. Jacob raises his glass to toast at the screen. Well then, to our pleasant collaboration. I feel for y'all who never got Lotta locked out. I mean, hopefully one day she'll be available if they put events back into the game. They put events back into the game like they say they will, but I don't see them. Where are the events? Come on, Micah. Where are the events? Let's hide here for a moment. The Verger camp descends into chaos. Perry crawls into a shady corner. Where did she go? Can't you even catch a little runt? Now she's gone. Go find her. Such easy prey can't slip away like this. Ah. The familiar scene plays out, triggers Perry's memory of the night when she was deceived into breaking into the Verager camp. She knows her greatest obstacle is not the Veragers, but rather... hiding is pointless. I'll soon delete this portion of your memory, just as I did before. So it looks like when Perry is simulating, she is acting in the real world, except she's also being hunted by Phantom Springfield and doesn't know when she's going to enter evil Springfield dimension. Interesting. Although the gate weight, the jump weight, the simulation program still exists, the whole sequence has been altered with the voice's disappearance and Springfield's intervention. Of course, Springfield noticed it. No simulations are safe. And when Springfield defeats her, the moment this portion of her memory is overwritten. Before she catches a breath in her damage-ridden body, Perry senses Springfield closing in. She looks around, trying to find an escape. Here. The opposite direction of Springfield, the autonomous sentry she controls, Perry spots a small, jagged hole. I could probably squeeze through. Yeah, tiny people, power! Perry nimbly maneuvers her way through the narrow alleys. Yet, as she follows her memory forward, she finds herself in a dead end where a passageway should have been. Only now does Perry realize this virtual space constructed by the simulation program has also begun to crumble. In this space, you can never truly defeat me. The way this program of yours was implanted into the overwrite was clever. It's only a matter of time before you're completely broken. Standing in the middle of the alley, Springfield once again points her rifle at Perry. I suggest you give up. After all, I've already eliminated the vulnerability who's been helping you. No matter how many times you run a simulation, it'll always come back to this. Springfield inches towards Perry. Let me ask again, who were you talking to that night? Perry lifts her head and responds with total silence. Perry stares straight into Springfield's eyes, trying to muster her last strength to attempt to raise her gun. Bang. Without any suspense, Perry's core is once again destroyed by Springfield. Collapsing to the ground, her body, along with the space, gradually shatters into their original data form. Cleanup completed. Commencing anomaly, report upload. Once again, the red light flashes. Anomaly upload failed. Same result. No matter, it's just squashing a bug. There's plenty of time for that. Did they add a past event this patch? Oh, thank God. Thank God. Springfield stares at the broken body of Perry lying at her feet as a simulated environment crumbles around her. Everything is reduced into data fragments and swallowed by the endless digital torrent. Data erased. Yay! Our girl Perry's slowly being tortured in the Infinity Nexus. Okay. We have to make a decision, fools. This is the halfway point. We are 10 sections into the 20 section part 2. Not counting. Remember the lighthearted part of part 1? Yeah, that was that was cute. Anyways, question mark. Still don't know why part 1 ended with Perry killing everyone in their sleep. Still don't know what's up with that. I assume it was one of Perry's simulations, of course. But still. Right. Oh, I'm now remembering Perry killed everyone in their sleep at the end of part 1, but she couldn't find Springfield. So Springfield had already disappeared and iced her. I see. Okay. So we are a little less than 3 hours in. I'm going to be honest. If part 2 is the same, or if the second half is the same length as the first half, I am absolutely not going to have enough voice or time to do all of it. So I'm thinking Because let's say I do another 5, right? And we have 5 left. That's a really awkward amount for a second stream. So I'm thinking we cut it here. And we figure out the rest later, right? I'll try and schedule another stream. Oh, when could I even do that? I might have to bump Claire Obscure on Thursday. We were going to do some more Claire Obscure. We were going to beat the end of Act 2 in Claire Obscure, which is super hype. But, we might bump that to next week so that we can finish this, because we will be out of time if I wait till next week, right? So I'm thinking I'm going to run this on Thursday. We're going to bump Claire Obscure. I knew this would be long. This is longer than I thought. This is much longer than I thought. Y'all building electric and fire teams. Nice. All right. So, all right. I think we got a plan, fools. I think we got a plan. So, let's hop back to the yapping dimension, huh? Head back to the yapping dimension so I can actually move things on my screen without the ever-present fear of making bad things show up. All right. What do y'all think of the story? I thought it was going to be another tournament arc. I like how the tournament arc amended itself immediately. We could do other in-game events. That's true. You know what? That's a great point. There are the mini-games. And I haven't really looked at those much. So, excellent point. Let's look at 1 or 2 of the mini games. Okay. Why not? Oh, wait. Hold on. I have to readjust myself. I should make those adjustments permanent. I probably should. One thing at a time. There we go. There we go. I think. Yeah, that should be good. Wow. Wait, hold on. You're being flashbang. No, not the VTube Studio flashbang. Don't worry about it. Anyways. So, now I did beat the Zutero Cat Cafe. I'm not gonna lie, while the idea of the kitty, I love the kitty girls. I love all of our girls as kitties. However, I'm not gonna lie, unlocking them was super weird and it just didn't unlock half the time. So I was not a very big fan of that, unfortunately. So, yeah. Not a big fan. Couldn't quite figure out how to do it for a while. You have to go and you have to set the scratching board and then set the appropriate cat toy, but the moment you attract a cat, it resets everything. Kind of a mess. You didn't like this one as much as Klugklei's? I think Klugklei's event is peak. It's super good, and it's all gas, right? Klugklei's event is the end of something we've been wrapping up to for a very, very long time. Right, Artifact Recovery is this new roguelike endgame that I haven't... Okay, I have no idea what the fuck this is. That I haven't had any time to touch. It's cool looking, but I haven't really had time to touch it. We have Assault Simulation, which is... yes, Nikke mode. We can play some Nikke. We do have Pathforger. They have brought back the Monopoly game. I'm going to be honest. I don't like Pathforger that much. It's fine. I mean, the rewards are really good. I'm not going to hate on that. Ooh, you get a lot of money from this. But, what's this? Oh, and we get a key. I'll take that. The reason I don't like Pathforger that much is I feel like I don't know what's going on in the game. I just kind of hop around and I win eventually. Hey, let's go ahead and wrap up some boss fights. We can do some of the challenge mode runs. Hey, that's a great thing to start on. We never have time. Yeah, I think Kluklai's event was just generally a bit stronger, had a little more going for it. Let's see, this team is weak, inherently weak to water and ice. All right, fine. Although bringing Kluklai is kind of, I think we can do water and ice. Or I think we can do water and poison. Oh ho ho. Oh ho ho. Because all we really need is these two. If he's already weak to water, we don't need Sabrina. Sorry, Sabrina. Love you. We don't need you. Get. Get. Yeah. All right. So, what do we do first? Can Mekti go ahead and pop the barrier for us? No, we need someone a bit stronger. I'll show you the way to be stronger. So, if you have an E1 Springfield, as we do, have I tried to churro recipes IRL? See, Philip, I don't like coffee, so no. The answer is no, I don't like coffee. I'm sure they're fine, I just don't like coffee. I try to avoid sugary drinks in general. I'm a real fiend for a good sugary drink, which is great. However, it also means that I'm someone who's like, I will blow my calorie budget out of the world very quickly from delicious sugary drinks. And I'm fully aware of this. I am fully aware of this weakness of mine, so I try to avoid delicious sweet drinks when possible. It's important to know one's own limits, you know what I mean? Alright. What? Oh, if we get all the way over here, we can... Clyde, can you smash it? Not quite, not quite. Okay. Oh wait, I forgot to activate super mode. Whoopsie. Oopsie. Let's run our girl and take the high ground. Yeah, I know Pathfinder's Monopoly, but like buying the tiles and stuff, I'm like, what the fuck are you actually supposed to do here, practically speaking? I don't get it. And then I just don't do it. Now, anime Monopoly is called 100% Orange Juice, and it's a strange nightmare world. Activate! There we go. We can now take way more cover. Beautiful, beautiful. We should probably head back. I realize Springfield is our only healer, which is a little awkward for us. I probably didn't bring enough healing. Mostly because my teams aren't like hyper optimized for damage, so you know. Okay, that might be a problem. Yeah, that might be a problem. All right. So are these static? If Tololo moves to here, is she fine? I think she will be. Let's find out. Oh, the technicians heal until we aggro them. I see. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Yes, I know I could use Suomi, but we wanted to bring the poison team. I can switch to using the ice team. But hey, it's an AoE fight. Let's mess around. Let's mess around and have some fun. Oh, let's mess around with someone. That does have a lot of health, I won't lie. It's a good thing we have the kitty. And like the kitty is so funny. She's so funny on this mode. You can't deny, you can't deny. Alright, we'll stick the Hydro Bird on. I don't entirely understand how the Hydro Bird works. But let's just admire our wife, so that's okay. I know it heals. I know it heals, which is what matters. And it activates our kitty. Also matters. Alright, we might want to turn... I think we got to turn speed up to ×3. If we're using Perita, we're going to need a lot of speed. Can I pop that on you? Right, Springfield is also a take another turn kind of character. I had forgotten all about that. Right. Good night. Cool. Yep. All right, so you can dodge this guy. Good to know. Good to know. Oh, jeez, Tololo. God damn. Why? Why the triple shot, bro? It's just straight up rude. And he's healing. I don't like that. Oh, they get reinforcements. Of course they do. Of course they do. Cool, 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 cool. Right? Where could I move the cats? I mean, I can just machine gun. I think I should move her over onto the left side, if possible. How close can she move? We'll leave her here for now. We'll leave her here for now. Throw another nade to pop the technician. Ugh. To pop the technician. You love Vector. Vector's a great character, right? Absolutely great. Yes, I have chosen to kill this guy as slowly and painfully as possible. How did you know? How did you possibly guess my evil intentions? If Springfield gets up here, can she... Ah, she can reach my girl. Let's go. Beautiful. Beautiful. What... I can never tell what mode Mekti is in. She is in turbo mode. Let's go. Drink, 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 drink. Shit. I did not... Hold on. I did not mean to... I did not mean to do that. Alright. Let's try and get our kitty... Well... Yeah, we'll get our kitty to a better location. We just... Fuck it. We'll just miss out on an attack. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Oh. Yeah, let's go. Look at that. Look at all that ult charge we're getting. Thank you, Springfield. If you get one combo, one combined for Springfield, she becomes an absolute freak monster for any Tololo users. And I love that for her. God damn, it's a good thing I got all that extra health going on, though. I guess because he fires at the closest target for every single one. Yes, because he's firing at the closest target. No! That didn't do anything. That did absolutely nothing. This is a bad spot for our girl. For our girly pop. What do we want to do? What do we want to do here? Springfield. I mean, Springfield could just spam the healing. What does this one do? Select an enemy and damage it. False intelligence is nice. I think we just need to keep healing and repairing Tololo every single turn. I know it's kind of lame, but like, she's getting hammered on. So, you know, you do what you gotta sometimes. As for our girl, she should be able to pop 1. And bop 2. Oh, there we go. If I step back slightly. Oh, yeah. And you notice, yes, Tololo did just take 3 turns. That's how strong Springfield is if you get an E1 Springfield. Unbelievable. Unbelievable levels of utility. Let's get... let's get our girl to high ground. High ground increases your damage. You always want to be up there if you can. It's just nice. It's just nice. I think this means that Kluklai is going to eat 1,000,000 points of damage. God damn. God damn. Jeez. Yeah, keep shooting Perry down. Take him down. Take the shot. Alright, let's move our kitty up. Ugh. Alright. We'll move our Mekti down. Gotta save points because we're about to pop off again. And Springfield can move here and pop some heals. So I assume part of this boss is you're supposed to cycle who's getting hit, which does make sense. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, fire team works really good for this guy too, huh? Every team does. That's just the fun of it. Good boss design, right? God damn, that was a lot of damage. Tololo, what are you on? Tololo, how? And he's dead. Damn, Tololo. Hey, we got a border. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, I do agree with y'all. Suomi is hilariously good. Like it straight up doesn't make sense how good Suomi is. To the point where if you don't have her, you are, let's be honest, you are playing a different game. Whether or not you have Suomi on the team. Now looking at this, so 2 are able to go up, the other 2 have to go the other way. Hey, we can take a parry. I don't know how parry works. Let's take the parry. Let's test her out. That'll be a nice fun time. No? No. Alright. Sounds like a good time. Where is my vector? There is my vector. Vector. It's fire time. So I know Harry's thing is that she giga charges her own stats. She giga charges her defenses in exchange for lighting herself on fire. Like, you might be thinking, oh, generic, haha, what do you mean lighting yourself on fire? No, literally lighting herself on fire. Which is probably why I didn't get her. That's not my normal style, frankly. Not my normal preferred style. Alright, parry. So what is this? Gain maximum stacks of hot investment. Yep, so stack up. Gain bargain. Get a lot of damage. Oh, maximum crit rate. That's good. Gain a big shield. Okay. We'll try her ult. Smug. And then shoot. Okay. Oh, she can just keep shooting. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Okay, I'm down. I like the words keep shooting. That's good. That's good. I'll use presets to see what weapon attachments they recommend. That's a clever way to use it. I feel like most characters in the game, it's just go grab the elemental damage up on every given character and call it a day. It is unfortunately kind of simple in that way because of just how overwhelmingly and obviously strong it is to do that. But yeah, that's a solid plan. So is this? Deal 3 damage, gain max stacks, select 1 tile. So many skills. What? They only work with enemies nearby. Enemy. Guess we're not getting much parry representation. I'm not gonna know what parry does. Self-shield is pretty fun. I suppose that makes her work fairly well with the high buff, lower healing output style of characters that are in Fire's team. So she can shoot twice. So she can use a skill and in her ult do 2 basic attacks. That's a lot of firepower. That's a firepower. You heading out? Have a good night, Elvin. Thanks for dropping by. All right. And since people are probably going to head out, since we're just doing the challenge modes now, hey, we can do a plug. Damn it. Oh, they don't let us do more. Oh, it's locked. We are iced out. Yeah, we get a 404 frame? Cool. We are iced out. Makes sense. 404 is a hacking team explicitly. But, hey, if you're new here, welcome in. Glad to see you. I'm Lord Generic, your Terracotta Warrior. And if you enjoy watching this, if you enjoy Girls Frontline, Metal Gear, Satisfactory, what have you, hey, you let me know. You let me know, and maybe we'll slot it in. God, if only I had that much time. But hey, feel free to follow us on YouTube, subscribe on... No, wait. Subscribe on YouTube, follow us on Twitch. I'll get it right one of these days, or even hit that funny like button. And hey, we'll catch you next time. Hey, fools? All right, plug's over. Plug's over. Time to buy out the shul. Okay, do any of y'all actually buy the attachments? Where you can just buy maxed attachments, but they're completely random? Why would I ever do that, right? Like, I'm gonna end up with, like, water pistol attachments. Useless. Roll affinity is better for some. It's true. Some of the weirder characters, it makes sense to use roll affinity. All right. All right. Now we can go to the talking dimension. Welcome home, everyone. Welcome back to my crib. How you doing? How you doing? Well, maybe I should have 3-hour streams more often. Maybe I shouldn't stream 4 hours to 5 hours and then be crippled in the morning like a fool. Nah, that's why. Why would you go do a silly thing like that? Why would you go do a silly thing like that? Oh well. All right. All right. Yeah. We'll have to change our schedule, right? We'll have to change our schedule. Well, I already submitted our schedule for the week onto Twitter and the Blue Skies. So I'll just have to ignore it. Sorry, y'all. I know y'all want to see. I know plenty want to see the end of Act 2 for Expedition 33. And by plenty, I mean me. I need to know what happens. But because Girls Frontline is a timed event, we will have to do it on Thursday. Ah. So let me type this up on Twitter. We will have to delay Expedition. The only way to finish the gotcha event. All right. Good enough. I'm 0 brain. Who cares? 0 brain. All right. All right. With that said, I am pretty EP. I'm pretty EP. And I have been checking my email consistently, constantly, over and over, words, because I swear to God, Paizo, send me my PDF for Battlecry, the book with the new classes for Pathfinder 2. I need to know. Send me the classes. Where's my PDF, Paizo? I see other people get their books. God, I see what you do for others, and I want that for me. I don't want that for them. I want that for me. Yeah. And it all uses their ultimate skill often is best with Ultimate Pursuit. You know, now you mention it, I bet Ultimate Pursuit goes pretty hard on Tololo, huh? That's probably like the best one for her. That's the thing. I haven't really looked in any of those up. Damn. Paizo still hasn't given me the PDFs yet. Oh, they'll never ship it. Oh, it's because I'm getting Starfinder at the same time, isn't it? Oh, I'm ordering Starfinder too. So they're punishing me. They're punishing me for my tremendous greed. I can't believe it. Oh, well. Oh, well. But with that said, all right. My brain's empty. My brain's off. My brain's empty. I don't want to do too much. So, yeah. I'm going to hop off. And I hope you take care of yourself. Hey, we're going earlier than normal, about an hour earlier than normal. So you take this time and take care of yourself, okay? Go ahead, wash your face, get something to drink, and stretch those legs. Maybe those arms and shoulders, I don't know. Do some isometrics, pick up a weight set, hit the gym, get cracked, eat your protein. Wait, hold on, this is a little much. All right, go ahead, take care of yourself, stretch those joints, stretch those legs, work those muscles the slightest bit to get some blood flowing, and you'll feel better. And then you'll be ready to show up for me, and we'll hang out on Thursday when we finish the Ghost Frontline event, because that's when I'll have time to do it. Thank you for dropping by. I certainly had more fun with you here, so I appreciate you being here every time. Okay? I'm happy you were here. Thank you for dropping by. YouTube side, we'll just have to bid you adieu. We'll have to bid you adieu because YouTube does not let you raid unless you are much bigger than I am. One day. And Twitch side, where do we want to go? Oh, I know where to go. Twitch. I got someone who will be having a great time, so we'll send them over there. YouTube, first off, let me bid you adieu, though. Let me bid you adieu. Adieu. As they say. Oh, and my Twitch is working now? The last week, I haven't been able to use Twitch at all. It's been so busted. It seems to be working. I got back. Seems to be working. No idea why. But anyways, I like the card game Grand Archive. Shoku Waddles is learning about the lore of Grand Archive and is an absolute fiend. It's a pretty fun card game. Go check it out, Twitch side. YouTube side, have a good night. And Twitch side, I'll head over with you. Oh, I got extra time. I'm not going to collapse into bed for once. How nice. Wow. All right. Thanks for dropping by, y'all.